somehow. I hope you're okay. All those memories in your driveway. Can we turn back time before it flies away? Can I hold on to something? Never thought you would come back. Can't believe you'd remember those times. We laughed and cried. Watched the sunset fall through the sky. We were younger, never thought we'd say goodbye. Now we say goodbye. Did I lose this chance for one last dance? With my shaking hand, I can barely ask. We got runaway plans. Baby, where do you wanna go? I'm scared to, but I'll never let go.
Once upon a time, we were both happy. Everything was fine, and suddenly it leave. I was left behind, broken in pieces. Then you'd reappear. Sometimes we all feel a little afraid. We don't put our emotions on display. But I've gotta be strong. I don't wanna know if you feel it too. Your chances are gone, and I don't need you anymore. Try to toe the line, make you wanna stay. Asking myself why you keep going away. Don't want more goodbyes, so I've gotta say that although I've tried, sometimes we all feel a little unsure. We don't really know what we're here for, but I've got to move on. I don't wanna know if you feel it too. Your chances are gone.
Welcome to Gaming Morning Show, your favorite morning radio show that plays games. We're like an FM morning radio show, and since it's a weekday, we're on your favorite platform, just like we've been Monday through Friday since 2020. And of course on our website, GamingMorningShow.tv. So whether you're able to join us in the chat, or are lurking or listening, we're happy you're here. Who knows what today will bring? Maybe there will be amazing food inventions.
One hand for the taco says, one hand right below the taco ready to catch.
Eat the crunchy taco, catch it. Soft taco second.
That is brilliant.
I mean, we do like a good food topic. Put it on a pancake. Or maybe we'll celebrate someone's birthday.
Today, actor Peter Sarsgaard turns 52.
He's the pirate now.
Or meet a star of stage and screen.
Says I, gaming, doc gaming, sports doc gaming. Oh shoot, I have too many names.
Is that Keonstopher Reefkin? Or maybe I'll get to leave this box. I'm pretty okay in here. Okay, let's not get too ridiculous. I'm never getting out of here. But that's okay, because I'm here with you. Every weekday morning at 6 a.m. Pacific. And whatever the heck time it is in the UK. Your search is over.
Beep, beep, longer beep.
You found Gaming Morning Show, and we're getting started right now.
Morning, gamer. Hello? It's Gaming Morning Show. Thank you for being here. Wherever you may be, Facebook, Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. That's our website. You should go there. You should click the little button that says favorites or bookmarks or whatever those things are that you can find. Everyone has the different thing that they call them. So why not you click on that? Again, there's usually like a star button, or you go to websites a whole bunch, and all of a sudden it's like, would you like to bookmark this website? Because you've been going to it all the time, and you can be like, yes, I would. Thank you for the opportunity. And the web browser goes, well, you're very welcome. You're a very polite young person, aren't you? Would you like a Werther's Original? And that's when we found out all of our web browsers are now 70 years old.
And sentient.
Just like we like our web browsers. Who doesn't like a sentient web browser?
Can't wait to talk to Microsoft Edge and see what that's all about.
Hi, Microsoft Edge. How's your day going? That's fine, Ryan. How's yours? Great. Did you see that they installed a new game mode just for me in Rocket League?
No.
Yeah. They've started Champions Road just for me.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, they've seen how August started out, and they're like, this is inevitable. We gotta go ahead and roll this out so Hefty's taken care of.
The challenges are all just different variations of get 3 saves and a win.
Oh, that's what yours say? Maybe your Champions Road's a little bit different. You know what mine says?
What's that?
Collect all the boost and score at least 5 points.
Nice.
It's cracked. Hey, by the way, that's sports.gaming on the left side of your screen. If you check your captions, it is the Thursday edition of the show, August 3rd, 2023. We've already gone through 4 shows this week, and I think often how I measure how fun of a week it's been on this show is by how quickly we get toward the end of the week. And holy cow, I can't believe it's already Thursday.
Yeah, it's the week's going fast. August is almost over.
I mean, August is more over right now than it's been the whole August.
Yeah, more than yesterday, that's for sure.
Same as it ever was. What song is that? Isn't that like a not Doors song? That's not the name of that band at all. Gosh, what is the name of, like, something trees? Electric Trees?
Go lick a trees.
Go lick a tree.
Oh yeah, isn't that after Touch Grass broke up, they formed Go Lick a Trees?
Yep.
All I know is you mentioned that this is the month when everything returns to normal.
Pumpkin spice latte time.
So I'm excited.
Yep. The 29th.
Yeah, Earth is healing itself. So it's good. Scott Chick is here opening up the show, breaking the door down and saying, morning all.
First,
it's great to see our deputy cat petter in the flesh.
the dead dogs live under Scott checks back.
In the chat flesh, at least. Drew Mega is also here in chat flesh.
Nice chat.
I don't think I like that, though. I'm going to stop saying chat flesh. It was a fun idea for about 30 seconds, and then now it's over. So I don't like it at all.
Yeah. Chat flesh.
From the makers of... No. Let's just tell you what's coming up on the show. It's good to see you both. Thank you for being here. Wherever you may be listening or lurking this morning, it is National Watermelon Day, Cloves Syndrome Awareness Day, Cycle to Work Day, India Pale Ale Day, National Big Forehead Day, National Grab Some Nuts Day, National IPA Day, which is India Pale Ale beer. So in case you don't want to celebrate India Pale Ale Day, you can celebrate National IPA Day. It's also National Michael Day. It's National Michael Day. So if you'd be so kind as to say good morning to Lucas Michael at some point this morning. It's National Michael Day. Coming up, we're going to tell you the story of a Maryland woman who blasts a world record-breaking 107 decibel burp. It's kind of all self-contained in that headline there, but we'll tell you as much detail as we can. But they're at it again, Sean. The slow-moving animals are evading capture, as this is now Maryland, where escaped cows cross the county line and evade capture.
Nice.
Do you
I like the slow-moving animals trying to get away from people.
Right? No. Oh, okay.
Makes me happy.
Do you happen to remember there was a movie, gosh, maybe from the 70s, called Porky's, I want to say?
Yes.
Okay, I watched this movie one
familiar.
time. There were some friends of mine who were like really into it when we were growing up. And one of the premises, though, was that they were trying to get out of trouble. And the way they could do that was crossing the county line. And as long as they got out of their county, they couldn't be like arrested.
That does sound like something that would happen in a movie.
So has that ever been the case to your knowledge, that like states would have laws where if you got out of the county, you were fine?
No, that doesn't sound right.
And I'm imagining this is for things that aren't super serious. Like,
Right.
Wasn't Smokey and the Bandit all about bringing certain kinds of beer like across state lines? So maybe something of that vein, where it's like you could buy Coors over here, but you couldn't buy Budweiser. So if you brought it over to Smith County, you were fine.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Okay. But this just in, if you expect any semblance of a video game ever created from a gaming morning show, we just got the plot. This just in, GMS, should we go studios, productions?
Oh, productions, I like that.
Okay, I thought productions
That
was
lets
our...
us do movies too.
Oh, okay, because I think that is our movies arm from the, like, Lost City of D and those things.
Yeah.
So just go with all the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. GMS Productions announces slow-moving animals crossing county lines. It's a game you can buy from us when fulfillment gets around to it. So.
Yeah. We should do some sort of playoff of Smokey and the Bandit. How about a Boki and the Smandit?
Maybe like go pokey, because I think like
Pokey.
cow
I like
poke,
pokey.
there could be like something in there if we go with cows.
Mm-hmm. Pokey and the Nambit.
And it'd be pokey because
Pokey the Bandit boy.
just thinking pokey's fine, and then it turns itself around. That's what it's all about. This is why we like doing the show, of course, doing this in real time, asking you these questions. Let's get you topic of the day. It's Clean Your Floors Day. So we're asking you, how well do you handle mopping and vacuuming? And I would encourage you to please share your answer one by one, because I know that there's a preference I have of those two. So how much do you enjoy, or how well do you handle? Because it could be either of those things. Either you really like it or you tolerate it more. Mopping and then vacuuming. Let's start with the first one.
So mopping first.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind mopping. I tend to try to like scrub a lot when I mop, and so it's really exhausting. It's tiring. And as has been discussed, at least in our real life, regarding our broom, I have not made the same fix to the mop to have a mop that actually fits my tall body. And so the mop's always small, and so I'm always hunched over more and then like scrubbing, and I get real tired.
Have we brought up the mop or the broom on this show before?
I don't know.
I think in 3 years the chances are high, but I honestly don't know for sure if we have. Let us in on what Sean's mop looks like.
My broom.
That's what I meant.
So I'm tall,
That's just
and and for a while I was the one doing all of the sweeping, and I was at the store and we needed a new broom, and I was like, these brooms are made for people that aren't tall like me. So I bought a broom that had a replaceable handle, and I replaced it with a long stick. And so now I can use the broom comfortably. Nice shot. So now I can sweep without hurting my back, because the broom is actually tall enough for me that I can hold on to the normal part of the broom and sweep and reach when I need to reach, instead of hunching over to sweep all over the house. And people make fun of my giant broom, but
there's nothing to make fun of. Everything you said is absolutely accurate. The broom is also tall enough for Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaq!
Yes.
I'm not a short person.
You're also not 7'4".
It's not that tall.
It's pretty tall. But he's right. He replaced it with a broom handle that I'm pretty certain, like, if I'm standing next to it, doesn't it go, like, probably a 6'2"?
No.
It's not that tall? Okay. Then clearly I'm
it-
exaggerating, but yeah.
It's like up to here.
It's really tall.
It's significantly taller than a normal broom handle, but it's not.
Okay.
It's not like taller than my head.
It's only 8'5", Chad. That's
And other people who have tried to use it who aren't tall are like, it's too tall for me. And so I demonstrated. I was like, okay, but you're short, so here, hold this part of the stick. Oh, now it functions just like a short broom. And then I grabbed a short broom and I was like, okay, now for me, if I want to hold it the same place you're holding it, I'll hold it here. And then the broom falls to the ground because I'm holding above where it exists.
yeah. I mean, it's the equivalent of choking up on a baseball bat.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yes, and I get
solved everyone's problem.
I get your logic. I bet you know what it is. I bet it's because it's the only broom I've ever seen that is in fact that tall.
Yes, and if you ever sweep with it, it's glorious to be able to reach all of the things.
You gotta. I hope later on today you post that into the Discord, because everyone has to see your stripper pole. I mean your broom. So
I will. I'll do a little sweeping demonstration.
Good morning to the Element of One and to Forgettable Vendetta. Thank you. Forgettable Vendetta walks and says pretty well. Element says, I would like to think I'm a great mopper. This goes to our question of the day. How well do you handle mopping and vacuuming? All right. How do you do with vacuuming?
I like vacuuming. Vacuuming is a very a pleasing activity because it makes the carpet look all pretty and nice. And it's generally, sometimes it can be a bit much, a pretty easy task. Just don't overextend. My vacuum's also 7 feet tall.
Yeah, and you're talking about like very traditional vacuuming, right? Where you're using the one that you actually push with your hand and such. Both you and I now own robot vacuums, which has made like some of the day-to-day stuff easier. But I will agree with you. Vacuuming has never really been too hefty of a chore. Like it doesn't bring me the same level of pain. But I have one simple answer to this question. As we acknowledge the fact that we did win the game, did you get MVP?
I did.
And did I get over 100 points?
Oh, I didn't see.
I had at least 2 assists. I had to have gotten over 100 points.
Yeah, we'll assume yes.
Yes. So if you're playing exclamation point bingo with us, which we invite you to do because this is the last week we're doing bingo for just a little bit. We're going to put it on hiatus for a moment at least. Today's word of the day is green. If you would like to play, do exclamation point bingo, and you can lose to Drumega coming up on Monday's bingo drawing. Although I will tell you that by far, Drumega does not have the most entries going into next week unless Drew tears off like 3 straight hours the next 2 days. So if you would like to play, you can. Here's the thing with me is mopping is fine. Sweeping is worse. I can't stand sweeping. But it's because of the same reason, which I've noticed is worse when I sweep than when I mop. There's always something that's still on the floor.
Yeah.
I will sweep twice. I will sweep with intent and purpose. And then I will get done, and there is still some rock or speck of dirt or something on the floor, and I don't get it.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no way to get it all.
Why?
I don't know.
I'm not joking. I've bought a new broom. Like, maybe the bristles on this one are all worn out. I'll try that. I've tried like the almost vacuum style sweeper before that you like get that's battery powered. I don't know why it won't work. Help me. Yes.
Have you tried a long broom?
Should try a long broom. All the dirt goes in the handle.
I got a long broom. I don't have that problem anymore.
Hey, bring your broom over next time. We might have to chop it down because in my house I have lower ceilings. It'll hit the ceiling here. But do you know what I mean, right? I'm not making this up.
Yeah, no, and it's the worst when you sweep and then mop because you're like, all right, I did a really good job sweeping. I'll be able to mop now. And then you go to mop and you're like, oh, there's a clump of hair right here.
Right. Yeah, we have some sort of thing my wife bought. I think it's called Norwex. I know it's called Norwex, actually. I think I'm right. And it has a dry mop and then a not dry mop, a standard mop, a regular mop.
A wet mop.
A wet mop. And so you're supposed to do so you sweep still, then you do the dry mop, which is supposed to take care of all the hair and stuff, and then you do the wet mop, and it's all supposed to be gone, and it's not.
Doubt it. You've been lied to.
Wait.
Do you want to know the secret to getting all that stuff?
Yes, I need help.
Just burn it to the ground.
Just burn it down.
It's gone.
I hear if you spray gasoline on your floor first, and then you just light a match and put it on top, it just burns the surface.
Yeah, piece of cake. Yeah.
Also, please don't do that.
Yeah. You look through the ashes and you're like, there's a clump of hair on top.
I'm done with this place. Drew Mega says, I enjoy vacuuming and so does my youngest child. My wife typically does the mopping in the house. And that used to be our standard. But Hefty Wife has way too much on her plate. So I'm trying to mop more. The one thing I liked about our prior robot was it had a mopping attachment, which our current robot no longer does. And the mopping attachment did work pretty fine. It's just that it never got like the actual like stuck on stuff gone. Yeah. It just made the floors look a little shinier, which is not a bad thing, but
yeah, still had its use.
All right, answer our question of the day. How well do you handle mopping and vacuuming? Yeah, I'm kind of with Vendetta. I handle it pretty well, but there's just one frustration I can't get over. What I would like to know is the news, though. This is the most important part of the 6 o'clock hour. And for that, as always, here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is Thursday, August 3rd, 2023. This is your gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News. First up, we're talking Nintendo, as they've just had the end of a quarter, which turned out to be a pretty significant quarter. In fact, it was so good. Partly in thanks to Zelda Tears of the Kingdom passing 18 million units sold. That's pretty good for the fact that it's only been out for a little over a month. And actually these numbers are up until the end of June, so it had only been out for mere days, week maybe, and they hit 18 million units, 18.51 million units to be specific. The quarter was also strengthened by the Super Mario Brothers movie and its availability on different streaming platforms to rent or buy, so that helped as well. its global box office revenue hit $1.349 billion as of July 26th, looks like. And then the typical Mario or Nintendo steadfast, like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, continued to do well. Switch hardware continues to do well. So overall, Nintendo having a pretty good time, pretty good quarter last quarter. And Tears of the Kingdom doing top notch.
Well, I mean, we talked about this yesterday because yesterday was the 30th anniversary of The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, and it was a list that we presented from IGN, in fact, that showed how much time went between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom relative to some of the other sequels to prior generation games. And so, yeah, I mean, Zelda fans were, I guess, thirsting for a sequel, especially because Breath of the Wild had such a transition to the type of game that it was. So I'm not really surprised, especially because it's also on the same platform that Breath of the Wild came out on, right? So when you already have people who love that version of the game, who have no limitation to, you know, buying a new console, it makes sense. I think the thing that makes the least sense to me, and I'm sure this is out there, I should probably research it, is why it took so long for someone to make a really good Super Mario Brothers movie.
Well, Nintendo's been very hesitant with their rights to anything. I don't know why. It's almost like they were involved in the making of a movie using a Nintendo property sometime a long time ago. And like maybe it went like really poorly and ended up being like a real bad movie, and that might have made them a little gun shy with their properties.
I mean, that took 30 years for them to get over that.
Yeah,
That's nuts.
they had a real bad time.
Because we were lucky enough to go to Super Nintendo World in Universal Studios Hollywood over the summer, and like that's another like almost no-brainer to me, where it's like, why haven't they made any theme park things around this beloved property? But maybe this is the perfect time to strike, because people like me, who were the first generation who played Mario, are now old, and so it's a perfect time because we're introducing video games to our kids. And so that's kind of like where Disney was when it showed up in, you know, with parks in the 50s, because they had been around for like 30 years. So I think it makes sense.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer things Nintendo's doing now. It has been a no-brainer for some time, but yeah, they've just been really protective, really hesitant to do anything they can't have complete control over. And there are some good like YouTube documentaries about the Super Mario Brothers movie, the original one that was awful, but great at the same time, that detail how bad of a time Nintendo had while making that movie, which led to them being just super overprotective about their properties. So if I can find the one that I'm thinking of, I'll post that in Discord as well, because it's worth a watch, because it really opens your eyes to how bad of an experience that could have been for for Nintendo. In our next news story, looking over at Microsoft, they're previewing Gamescom 2023. Gamescom, of course, is going to happen later this month. Looks like it's gonna kick off August 23rd. At 11 a.m. Pacific time. There's going to be a virtual event for Xbox Fan Fest. Xbox has announced that they're going to have the largest booth Xbox has ever had, and the return of Xbox Fan Fest. There's going to be 30 games across 150 gaming stations for the booth, alongside 300-seat theater in which Bethesda Game Studios will show a Starfield presentation. Turn 10 will show a Forza presentation, and Oxide Games will show an Ara History Untold presentation. Neither Starfield, Forza, or Ara History Untold will be playable at Gamescom. They're really holding out, like no one gets to play Starfield until everyone gets to play Starfield, because this is not the first time that Starfield's been around but not playable, but that's okay because it looks fantastic. We'll probably see some other announcements out of Gamescom, I imagine, so we'll be keeping an eye on that. And there's going to be 3 days of around 300, whew, that's a lot of hours, 3 days with 3 hours of live streams from each day. So we'll be able to check quite a bit out later this month.
And no Starfield's the answer to this question. What game are you looking forward to most of that list, other than Starfield?
There's a fuller list in the story that I'm looking at.
That's about it.
The drop off, it's really Starfield or bust at this point. They are gonna show some more about Payday 3, which is worth checking out. I've never played a Payday game, but I sure enjoy watching other people play those, especially when they have a good squad of people that work well together and find the hilarity in games like that. So that one might be worth checking out. But yeah, it's really Starfield.
Do you like the Payday candy bar?
Oh, I love the Payday candy bar.
Maybe you could do a stream, even if it's on the Sports Gaming channel, of Sean plays Payday while eating Payday.
Sean plays Payday 3 whilst eating 3 paydays.
Yeah, like you could have like a thing that every time something happens, you eat a fun-sized Payday.
Yeah, I like this a lot. In our last news story, Call of Duty. Oh, Call of Duty. You sweet, sweet soul. Another leak. This is like the third one, maybe even more in the last couple weeks. And I can't tell if Activision is in on the joke now, or if they're just slowly losing their minds. This leak includes reveal dates, weapons, key art for the 2023 version of Call of Duty. It's Call of Duty tweeted, "Joke's on you, real key art here. We'll share our artistic abilities and even more next week." And then it's just like a red background image with a stick figure wearing a hat, and he's holding a gun, which is just like a sideways letter L, and it just says Modern Warfare redacted. Oh, you guys doing okay? Call of Duty?
No.
Oh, that's great. So I don't know. Maybe we're gonna just be able to play this full game through leak before they actually announce it.
You're gonna open up your PlayStation and there's gonna be a just new game installed called Call of Duty, whatever it's gonna be, and there you go. You just start playing it.
Yeah, it's been a rough month for Call of Duty leaks, but we'll see. The full reveal date is allegedly August 17th. Although Call of Duty did say they're going to show off more next week. So maybe it's more stick figures. Maybe it's the actual reveal. We don't know, but we'll keep an eye on it. And who knows, we might have a new leak to talk about tomorrow. It's hard to say. And always last, but never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News with the world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today. Like Baldur's Gate 3 out on PlayStation 5 and PC, Contraptions 3 out on Switch, and any other games that want to launch their third part of the trilogy today. No, just those. Well, maybe we'll get more later. And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to Flutter Away 3 out on Switch and PC.
Oh, good. It's the third installment of Flutter Away. Butterfly.
I'm assuming this is a butterfly simulator.
It's actually a reading rainbow thing. So
nice. I'd play that game.
Okay.
What?
Flutter Away. It's our name of the morning. Could become name of the month. We have some work to do next week when we introduce you to our July name of the month, which we will present to you on a week from today, was when we play our names of the month games. We have to decide what that is. We'll tell you on Tuesday. We do try to give you a chance to win those, although it used to be through our Patreon, which we have since closed the doors on. Big thanks to all of our Patreon subs who celebrated sub-anniversaries with us week in and week out. We had a lot of fun with that Patreon and excited to hopefully have that come back sometime in the future or some other iteration of it. But nonetheless, big thanks to all those folks who were in the chat who celebrated usually first week sub-anniversaries with us, including the likes of Brian Moore and Kim Chica and Culty Vibes. Appreciate it very, very much. If you want to see what our name of the month is, though, stay tuned. You can also follow us on places like Twitter at Watch GMS. That is an option as well. And thank you, Sports Talk Gaming, for the morning gaming news.
I'm gonna miss that song.
I missed that mouth trumpet already.
It's a good song.
The whole reason we actually shut it down, believe it or not, was because I never actually ran at length. So
we just couldn't fix that audio file.
Yeah.
So we gave up.
we tried to track Theo down as much as we could, and we just never could. So here we are. Thank you to Baff for the follow on Twitch. We appreciate it very much. And big thanks to everyone who's watching or lurking and listening wherever you may be on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. It's now 6:39. Good morning and nice chat to Chat FM and LNE.
Nice chat!
It's good to see you both. Thank you for being here. Our question of the day is, it's Clean Your Floors Day. So we're asking you, how well do you handle mopping and vacuuming? Exclamation point bingo if you want a chance to win a $10 gaming gift card on Monday's show. Drew, as we mentioned, did not win the last couple of weeks and does not, as it stands right now, have the most entries into next week's drawing, but still says, yes, bring it on. Not upset. Says, I don't need the most entries because all I do is win, 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 no matter what. Love it. Drew Mega is the bingo master. We have a couple of freebies for you.
Sean, you're wearing red? And Hefty has a UK hat on.
So if you want a couple of squares, if they show up on your bingo card, then you have a chance. Also, Chat FM says, good morning. My employer is paying me to watch your show. Very nice of them.
Nice.
Wow. It's a very benevolent of them. Wow. In fact, you could encourage your employer, if you want, to pay everybody at your office to watch our show if you want.
Yeah. They could just put it up on like a big screen.
Yeah. And then have them all open their browsers.
On the big screen.
$1,000 in money.
Oh, Bob's offering to pay.
Nice.
Wow. It's not bad.
Thanks, Bob.
Yeah. You're the best.
Not
Around.
really.
Okay. Let's say hi to the animals. They're hanging out back with Sean and his friends. We know that there's no slack. They like to watch the show, or at least assemble in a rectangular that's vertical. The animals, the menagerie, if you will. It's time for you to get physical with one another. Oh my gosh. No, jeez.
Oh. My God.
Did Bird, the runaway emu, just like Sonic?
Oh, yeah, I don't think he realized the window was gonna open, and he was like all exposed, and he got scared and ran away.
Yeah.
Man, you okay, Bird?
Wow.
Everyone saw like your full body. You okay?
All right.
He's
That was close.
He's a little shaken up, but I think he's okay.
Good morning and nice chat to Sports Doc Wife.
Nice
Great
chat.
to see you in the chat as well. See if your employer will pay everyone to watch us as well. That'd be great.
Just put it up in the waiting room if anyone wants to see.
Eleni says, true, I'll put the link in group chat. Easy. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, spread the word. Yeah, make sure they show up. Hey, they have a chance to win $10. Play some bingo. Why not? All right,
You
it's
can
ti-
news if you wanna.
Thank you, Bob. It's time to tell you the story that we're tracking at this hour on this morning radio show that plays games. It's now 6:42. Let's take you on a little journey to Maryland, where a woman has blasted the loudest burp in Guinness World Records history. This is an unusual talent that has earned said Guinness World Record. Let out a belch that measured at 107 decibels. Kimberly Kimmy-Cola Winter said she was encouraged to seek the world record for loudest burp for a female by viewers of her YouTube and TikTok channels, where often she shows off her booming belches, writes Ben Hooper of UPI. Guinness World Records required the belch to be measured in a soundproofed room, so she attempted the recording live on the air during iHeartRadio's Elliot in the Morning show. I'm sure that's what Elliot's morning jingle sounds like. GWR, Guinness World Records, confirmed a broken record after she stood for about broke the record that stood for about 14 years. The burp measured at 107 decibels, which is about as loud as a motorcycle at full throttle. Prepared for the attempt by experimenting with different foods and beverages, said she ended up having coffee and beer with her breakfast on the day to attempt a guarantee for the maximum belch volume. Winter's record is just short of the male version at 112.7 decibels that was set back in 2021.
There's a video. You don't need to watch the video.
Is it pretty self-explanatory?
It's pretty much what you'd expect. Yeah, that's a loud burp.
I mean, I have a decibel measurer.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what that's called.
You nailed it.
Oh, on my phone. And so I could, I guess, wait till I feel like a big one coming on, and then I could try to see how like loud my, because according to my family, I have voluminous extractions.
Right. Having watched the video though, it's a whole nother level.
Okay. I just want to kind of want to know like what's my starting point. You know what I mean?
Right. How far off are you?
Right.
Yeah, we should have some carbonated beverages, and we can find out.
Okay. Because you have to walk before you run. You know what I mean? Chat was wondering if Bird the Runaway Emu was doing an audition for Crash Bandicoot there.
No, I think he's just pure terror. Being in the spotlight.
Yeah, if you're just joining us,
I missed the ball, but I hit you for sure.
Bird the Runaway Emu is our newest addition to the menagerie because was a recent At This Hour story where the emu was trying to get away from something and decided to join us because that was easier for them instead of, going back to where they were, the thing they were running away from. And so doesn't like to be on camera, whereas the other animals, bear, eagle, the mathematigal, and walrus, the handy thesaurus, are all much more, camera trained, I suppose.
Yeah, they love the camera.
And the camera loves them, so. Oof.
I thought I got a piece of it.
One of those players is very good at popping it up in the air. I don't know necessarily how to. You just kind of get your car underneath it, right? And then we still won.
We did it. We're winners. I'm MVP. What?
That's not a full game. Don't look at that score. That doesn't count. So.
I mean, I had 124.
You did. And
we're not gonna make 18 your new lowest.
And I officially had 124. So we had the same game. It's the same.
But I think for chat they still get to count it.
Nah. Oh, you mean for bingo?
Yeah. For bingo.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, but we're not gonna make that an official low score.
No. That doesn't go in the record books. But bingo players still get to mark it off.
Yeah. Knock yourselves out.
Stop sucking, Hefty.
That's rude, Bob. Jeez.
I got a new card topper.
Appropriate for today. This is what it looks like on Sports.Gaming's top of his car. It kind of looks like the brooms from Sword in the Stone.
Yeah, it does. Let's pretend it's a mop though, since it fits for the theme.
Oh yeah, because it's definitely not your broom because the handle stops
that's
on the screen.
Way too short. Yeah, way too short.
Sean felt the way about his broom that he does about certain rappers. he doesn't like Too Short. I don't know what your opinion of Too Short is, actually, but that could be the thing.
I don't know if I have an opinion. Nope. I feel nothing.
I was wondering if you could recap the Jarrell's brother in the impossible game or most important game of the galaxy. That was our name of the month. We're not going to play it later today because we basically beat it last week. We said we're going to play some more Kiwi coming up in the final hour crew today, but that was a decent enough game when it came to, you know, name of the month random picks.
Yeah, for sure. It was a point-and-click adventure game, which is great. People really enjoy those games. That's just not usually my cup of tea. With that said, it was a point-and-click adventure game that was pretty accessible. Like the things you had to do and the puzzles you had to solve were pretty straightforward for point-and-click adventure games. It wasn't use this dead beetle with the toothpick, and then that makes a key that opens the lock to the cupboard so that you can get your squirrel suit. Like, point-and-click adventure games get kind of absurd sometimes. This one was pretty straightforward. I think the trickiest part was like the dog needed the homework to eat, and even that still kind of made sense. But everything else, all the puzzles, you know, there's an avocado in the tree, we need to jump up and get it. We have a bouncy ball thing to jump up and get it. Like, they all kind of made sense. It just didn't necessarily work well for the format of the show because there was a lot of reading and clicking on everything as you do. But it was a good time.
Yeah, I'm happy we tried it, and you know, we learned something about how popular that show is. I think again in Brazil is where Cartoon Network Brazil, I want to say, or something along those lines. So
yeah, I think so.
Anyway, we learned something. We'll let you know what our name of the month is for the month of July coming up next week. Chat FM did suggest we could make it a fourth segment of the show, or maybe potentially a fourth hour, the belching hour.
No.
We're not gonna have a burping.
Yeah. And maybe I don't even think I necessarily have anything against burps, but I can't do it. I've never really been able to burp, and it causes issues when I drink lots of carbonated beverages.
Yeah, we could try it. Let's see how it would sound.
And now, live from GMS, the
Belching
Chaos Hour.
Has a good name to it.
We'll see what we can do. Also, credit to Chat FM who answered our question of the day with the words "vacuuming sucks." Get it? Get it?
Nice.
Let's do birthdays this day in gaming history. If you know someone celebrating a birthday today, you can let us know. We had a couple of audience birthdays yesterday, so we sang them the song. And that's what we will do for your birthdays as well. Just let us know in the chat if you know somebody celebrating a birthday, because we would like to celebrate with you. Today, we do have another audience birthday, albeit someone we haven't seen for a while, but somebody I truly did enjoy getting to know, especially whilst they were doing shows themselves. And that was Sushi Love Chan, a former 5 Questions GMS guest of ours. And if you've never seen us play 5 Questions, you can find it on our YouTube page. There's a playlist and all in which Sushi is a part of that. But former Apex cracked gamer and probably still plays the game. I just haven't seen them on the internet for some time. So to you, Sushi Love Chan, it's your birthday song. It isn't very long. Turning the page, though, to celebrity birthdays, we start things off with actor Martin Sheen, who turns 83 today.
Nice. Martin Sheen portrayed J. Edgar Hoover in the film Judas and the Black Messiah.
I need to, when I retire, I guess, because I don't know how I'm going to fit in until then, I need to watch all of The West Wing. Because many people have told me that I would like it. And I did like The Newsroom. And I started The West Wing one time. I sat down to watch the whole thing, I think on Netflix or something. I was just like, there's so many episodes of this, and it's one of those series that, like, each episode's an hour long, right?
Yeah.
So I just decided to bail. But you want to know what I did start watching yesterday?
Did you start rewatching Suits?
No, but that was a good idea. I think Suits was a 60-minute show too. I watched all of Suits, so if I watched all of Suits, I guess I could watch all of The West Wing. Although The West Wing probably went longer. It's time for which show went longer.
What would you start watching?
Our new favorite game. I'll tell you while Sean looks up West Wing versus Suits. Which went longer? Woo! Yay!
West Wing.
I started watching Twisted Metal.
Oh, how was it?
Yeah, Twisted Metal came out like a week ago, and it was so quiet because we heard, I Am Gaming, so many more things about it. And then, like, it actually approached the day that it's coming out, and I don't think I've heard anyone bring it up.
Yeah. I hadn't either, and I listened to Podcast Beyond over at IGN yesterday, and they were talking about it. I was like, oh
Yeah.
shoot, that exists.
Eleni asks, where is it streaming? Twisted Metal's on Peacock. And you do have to subscribe, so I'm paying $5.99 this month for the privilege to watch Twisted Metal and see all the ads. If you pay like $10.99, you don't have any ads, but I figured. Their ad breaks, to be fair, at least in the US, not too shabby. They're like 60, 75 seconds. It's not bad. So
That's not.
all right, we are playing Which Went Longer? West Wing or Suits? I'm going to guess definitely West Wing, but I actually think it's going to be closer than I was suspected. I'm going to go Suits lasted... Am I playing this game right? Like, this is what we want. I need to give you a guess. I'm going to go Suits went 6 seasons. We went 8 seasons with West Wing.
Ooh. No, you're incorrect.
Okay.
But an
Incorrect.
interesting predicament. Suits went 9 seasons, which is a lot. That's a lot of seasons.
Went 9 seasons?
9 seasons. The West Wing only went 7 seasons.
No.
Yeah, but West Wing, 154 episodes to Suits, 134 episodes.
Okay.
Ooh, so close, but in the end.
Okay, that's fair.
Incorrect.
Because Suits was a USA network show, and West Wing was on like linear television. I think it was NBC, and so those were actual like bona fide 22 season episodes. No, 22 episode seasons.
Yeah. Yeah,
So.
exactly. Yeah, they, funnily enough, they exactly averaged 22 episodes a season, but season 3 was 21 episodes, season 4 was 23 episodes. Made the math easy. Whereas Suits was mostly 16 episodes with a couple shorter seasons thrown in there.
And I still need to technically finish Suits because I quit watching at a certain point, thinking that people that I thought I wanted to stay on the show left, and it turns out they didn't leave as much as I thought. So I do need to finish the whole thing. Eleni just started watching Suits yesterday, so I'll leave it alone because I don't want to make things work. Yeah.
Spoiler tease.
So West Wing wins, but needs more seasoning. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah. West Wing was more seasoned than Suits.
That's a lot of seasons of both those shows.
Today, TV personality Martha Stewart turning back to birthdays. The thing that we're actually doing is 82.
Martha was a cover model for the 2023 Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue.
I don't know how, but I still get the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. I don't get the actual magazine every week anymore, but for some reason... Well, actually, no, that's not true. For some reason, was still getting Sports Illustrated. I don't remember subscribing. I was getting GQ for a while. I don't remember signing up for these magazines that were showing up at the house.
Interesting.
But I don't think I got it last year's, or this year's. I don't know what it is. So. How about director John Landis, who turned 73 today?
He's directed multiple TV episodes from series like Dream On and Psych.
Dream on. I'd hit the high notes, but I'm not vocally warmed up. That's Aerosmith, by the way. Dream On was like the only Aerosmith song I had on my first radio stations in their catalog. So I played a lot of Dream On when I was feeling Aerosmithy. Which back in the day, it kind of was. So. Today, rocker James Hetfield turned 60.
This is a fun fact. He met future Metallica bandmate Lars Ulrich after Lars put an ad in a local paper.
So you've had some success with, paper ads, right? Newspaper ads. I find those stories very interesting because a lot of folks will look at those things like, nah, I'm not going to apply for that. That's a waste of time. And here's this person going like, yeah, became a member of Metallica through that.
Want to start a world famous metal band?
That was the headline.
Like, yeah, sure.
Yes, I do.
That sounds great.
All you have to do is buy 3 world famous metal bands first, and then you'll become famous.
James called Lars and he's like, do we need to have long hair? And he goes, yes, for now. And James was like, oh, ominous.
Today, DJ Spinderella turns 52.
Fun fact, longtime collaborator with Salt and Pepper.
Don't you think if anyone knows Salt and Pepper, they know that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Fun fact. I'm surprised they chose this adjective, but I guess he hasn't done anything else yet. Quarterback Tom Brady is 46.
He had a cameo scene in the film Ted 2. Film's a kind word there.
Did you know Ted is getting a USA Network series?
No.
Yeah. Found that out on the Universal Studios studio tour.
Interesting.
They use that tour a lot more now to promo things than I remember them doing back in the 90s. Because the only reason there was like a statue of Ted near like they have like these rentals where producers will like lock themselves in to start writing things once they get the green light. They had a statue outside of that, and the only reason that thing is existing is so they could say, hey, it's coming up on USA Network.
Yeah.
Although I think Ted as a sitcom could actually be fun for like a season.
I think it could, yeah.
Maybe not longer than that. But.
Yeah, it might be short-lived, but yeah, I think it has a chance.
Also, Tom Brady's done a pretty good job of picking and choosing cameos over his life. Although I have not seen Brady Turns 80 or whatever, or 80 with Brady, so I have no clue how good that show is.
Movie. I haven't seen it either.
Finally, actress Evangeline Lilly turns 44 today.
Fun fact, she was a student at the University of BC.
All right, it's time for everyone's other favorite game that we play. As there was a mention of a university, it's Sean Guesses the Mascot.
Not up on my Canadian universities.
As we just mentioned, Evangeline graduated. Was a student at the University of British Columbia. That's what BC stands for. You can also check out other celebrities who were born in Canada, apparently, for some reason. Sean, what is the mascot of your University of British Columbia?
Everyone knows that universities in Canada really like their flying mascots, and she was in Ant-Man and the Wasp. And the reason she decided to take that role was because it reminded her of her time at university, where they were the University of BC Wasps.
Ooh, so close, but in the end, incorrect.
I mean, I thought you might have had it when you started talking about flying. They're the University of British Columbia Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds.
Thunderbirds.
I actually thought you had a chance. I was pretty impressed.
Felt pretty good.
All right, there you go. All right, 2 game shows in 1 birthday segment? Seriously? Good morning and nice chat to I Was JF Downs as we share This Day in Gaming History August 6th edition. We've had to fast forward all the way to Sunday because today's only fun fact is something about there was an episode of Futurama and some video game related thing appeared in it. Tomorrow we'll share you tomorrow's gaming history. So we looked at Saturday and there was nothing that happened on Saturday either.
Everyone's on summer vacation in history.
God forbid if nothing happens on Monday. I don't know what we're going to do. So anyway, this upcoming Sunday in gaming history, Sean, the year was 1986, so you get a chance to play Lawsuit or Not a Lawsuit.
Not a lawsuit. No lawsuits on Sunday.
No lawsuit. You say the 1986 when Nintendo released the Metroid video game for the Famicom Disk System in Japan.
Correct.
1986? I had no clue Metroid was that old.
Oh yeah, Metroid goes way back.
Wow. 1999, SNK officially releases the Neo Geo Pocket Color handheld video game system. It features a 160 by 152 pixel color LCD screen displaying 146 simultaneous colors of a palette of 4,096, 2 buttons, a joystick. The system operates for about 10 hours on battery power, and it sells for $69.95.
Nice.
There you go. There's your This Day in Gaming History. There's your birthdays. And a whole bunch of mini games. We're like those video games where you have a whole bunch of side quests, and we just accomplished that this morning. There were a lot of them. Drew Meg goes, Canada, Canada, Canada. Are you summoning the Canadian version of Beetlejuice? Good morning to Downs. They mentioned Moose. Meese, the University of British Columbia Meese, was the guest from Downs. Nice try.
Pineapple on pizza. Thank you, Canada.
All right, next hour we're going to give you a list of the day. Top 10 cleaning tasks for your home, perhaps written by AI. Shrug.
I honestly couldn't tell.
It's so hard to shrug in a vertically oriented frame. It's like...
It just looks like you're trying to hold
We present to you the list of the day. We'll also have sports. How good did Sean's baseball night get? We'll tell you about that coming up as well. It's Gaming Morning Show, and you have us on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv.
He starred as Baron Frankenstein in the 80s film called The Bride.
Baron Frankenstein?
Yep.
Interesting. Message in a Bottle, I think, was a Rock Band song.
Sounds right.
I'm pretty sure it was. I probably heard more Message in a Bottle playing Rock Band than I saw any other time in my life. Quick sidebar. Having Sting be a singer but also a very famous wrestler was always confusing.
He's so multi-talented.
You know that stereotypical like surprise wrestler entrance where it's like, oh, my God, that's Sting's music. When you replace one Sting with another, it becomes kind of funny.
They should have teamed up.
That's Sting's music. Message in a bottle. Sharpshooter.
Writers Hall of Fame earlier this year.
The Songwriters Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Interesting. Who took that picture?
Well, that's got to be Charles Sykes.
I love a good Charles Sykes photo. My list is lagging on me real hard.
This is one of the few times we have picture and fun fact cohesion. I like this.
Kayla,
this is really nice.
Jot it down. Oh yeah, that was at the New York Marriott Marquee.
Back in June.
It's always good when the bit is much delayed because of my technology. I'll get to the punchline when I have a chance, okay? Wait for me. This story has to do with wisdom teeth. Do you still have your wisdom teeth in?
I do.
Okay.
They're mine. You can't have them.
So I've been being told that this is the conversation I've had with my dentist repeatedly. You know, they're still in there. You don't really have to do anything with them, but you probably should get them taken out. But you don't have to. You have enough room in there. Don't worry about it. But you should probably get them taken out. But you don't have to. It's almost more annoying than just having my dentist tell me, you just need to get it taken out.
Yeah.
Because do you think I'm going to opt into any surgery?
No. See, I had room for mine. There haven't been issues. No one's even suggested I need to take them out, so I'm gonna keep them. And I have all my traditional stuff you get taken out: wisdom teeth, tonsils, appendix. I got it all. They're all mine. You can't have them. Yes.
No. Man,
Pulaski became a general in the Continental Army, and he and his friend Michael Kovacs created the Pulaski Cavalry Legion. He was remembered as a hero who fought for independence and freedom in Poland and the United States.
that sounds like
So
me.
he was just some general.
Like World War II era, it sounds like, maybe. Maybe.
More like Revolutionary War.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Was born in 1745. Was born March 4th or March 6th, 1745.
It's definitely not March 5th, though. That much we can tell you for sure.
But definitely died October 11th, 1779. The chiropractic profession, at least in the United States, is kind of split between two main philosophies, and one is very medicine-based and evidence-based, and we function as musculoskeletal specialists in the medical world. And then there's a side of chiropractic that believes that chiropractic can fix everything. And you have diabetes? Oh well, you just need the right adjustments, twice a week for the rest of your life. And they say like, oh, don't go to your medical doctor. They're prescription heavy baby killers. They'll say stuff like that, and it's an awful place to be.
Down says the other is the flat spine believers.
Nice.
Some people believe the spine is spherical or cylindrical. Others believe it's flat. Element of one, can you find us another drummer birthday?
Believe it.
But today, bassist Tim Cross of Sponge is 56.
Nice.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
I went to a concert once. It was one of those like co-headliner type concerts.
Right.
Where like they kind of both get top billing. Tim Cross was there, as you know, the well-known musician, the bassist, in fact, I believe, of Sponge. It was pretty cool. Also there was Zan McCurdy, right? Who we all know from the band Cake. So I went to a concert that featured Sponge Cake.
Nice.
I'm sorry.
Tonight, on I Guess We'll Never Know, we go inside the unsolved case of a sibling rivalry. A misunderstanding between brother and sister that led to destruction. Mom, have you seen my Furby? What started as a practical joke turned deadly.
Copia said, my sister tried to convince me that it was based on a witch in the woods near my house. I boiled her Furby in response.
It was premeditated. Turns out, it was Ferb-degree murder.
The eyes and beak melted slightly.
A special GMS event. Furbicide in the forest. Only one Furby was harmed in the making of this promo. Or was it?
The truth is,
you can't kill a Furby. It's behind you! All right, let's gather round to read the Moose Book. There was a mooster in Worcester. There's a moose loose about the hoose. Shake it loose in your hoose, that moose. I would call it a truce with the moose, maybe spruce up the hoose. Dr. Seuss writing about the hoose in which the moose shook loose an overused spruce. The moose that encountered a truck's caboose is the moose named Bruce. I'm loose, said the moose, Bruce, as he threw up a deuce. Fun fact, Bruce the moose actually starred in Footloose. Snitches get stitches like mooses get looses. Obtuse rubber goose, green moose, guava juices. Goose and moose called a truce over being loose around Bruce. A moose nuisance is a moosance. You better write about the moose, no excuse. You're welcome.
You're nervous, yeah, you're digging deep, you scratch through my surface. Hey, oh, you know you're making me nervous, but I'm still trying to see if you're worth it. I'm feeling out of my league, I'm hoping you're not teased. What you're saying to me makes me nervous.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, list of the day and sports. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningShow.tv. Time for hour number 2, right now.
Morning, gamer. Welcome back. Gaming Morning Show continues. Thank you for making us part of your day on Tuesday, plus 2 more days to equal Thursday, August 3rd, 2023. This is the degree of difficulty is high if you think about it, because these are the 2 days of the week that both start with T. How am I supposed to know?
Just please don't make it Tuesday again.
We did acknowledge that this week has gone pretty quickly in the first hour.
Yeah, it's gone really quick. As did the entire month of July.
That's true, and it didn't hurt that we took a whole week off in July either, so.
That's true. That's true. What week are we taking off this time?
Oh, well, we could take the first full week of football off. Oh, wait, no, it's September. How about pumpkin spice latte week?
Ooh, that'd be a good one.
We just go down to Starbucks every morning. Instead of doing a show, we just, put a, camera up and we just chat over some pumpkin spice lattes.
Yeah, Tuesday the 29th, we could just be there when they open at 4 in the morning.
That'd be great.
Just wait at the door.
But we'll just keep playing Bob on loop.
Pumpkin spice latte time!
They'll open the doors sooner or later. Invite you to participate in a Twitter poll. If you're not already, you can find us at WatchGMS. That is our Twitter handle. Because today is Clean Your Floors Day, we're asking you, which do you like the least on our Twitter poll? You can vote now at WatchGMS. Mopping or vacuuming, but we're asking you in our chat today, just how well do you handle cleaning your floors? Mopping, vacuuming. I'd much rather vacuum any day of the week than have to mop.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I think that's where I'm at too. But I don't mind mopping. Especially when I mop, it's usually not too bad because I'm just getting the worst spots.
I think I'm gonna vote for mopping, because again, no matter how good I end up mopping, it's always still. Oh wait! I'm gonna revise this. Hold on. This isn't good. There's no sweeping. Sweeping's got to be in here. So
Yeah.
okay. Delete. Start. Okay. So, mopping, sweeping, or vacuuming. Is that it? We could do one more, but I think that's what we do, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I spelled vacuuming right?
And of those 3, I think the bottom of my list is still mopping, especially now that I have a broom that fits my stature.
Man, that broom was definitely a big hang-up for you, wasn't it?
Well, it stinks sweeping when the broom comes up to your belly button.
It's really annoying.
I feel like one of the sweepers at Disneyland with the little broom and the little like thing to sweep it into, you know, which is fine at Disneyland when you're just getting a couple pieces of popcorn, but when you're sweeping the whole house, that little broom sucks.
Good morning and nice chat to Mel B on YouTube.
Nice chat!
For clean your floors, I will Swiffer and vacuum. I think I even liked sweeping better when I was using a Swiffer because it just seemed for some reason to do a better job than sweeping. And it's not even just the dustpan portion of the sweeping. It's the whole thing. There's just something that I always miss. I can't stand it.
Yeah. Doesn't make sense. Have you ever just given up and just vacuumed instead of sweeping?
All the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I can help it, I'm not sweeping unless I absolutely have to. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I think we used to have a pretty good, like, hardwood floor vacuum, like this battery-powered one. The only downside to it was we also have younger children, and we definitely did at the time. And so a lot of food got spilled on the floor. And so as a result, we always had a lot of food that got into that vacuum cleaner, and eventually the, like, pipes of it were so gross that because we couldn't clean the pipes.
Right. You would need a different vacuum to clean the vacuum pipes.
Right. Yeah, we needed a vacuum cleaning, pipes cleaning, vacuum.
Yeah. That checks out.
But eventually you get to the point where it's like, if you need a vacuum for your vacuum. Ooh, they almost screwed all that up. Nice. Did you just tap that down to me, or is that our teammate?
No, that was our teammate.
Good morning, nice chat to businesses. It's Clean Your Floors Day, so we're asking you, how do you handle mopping and vacuuming? By the way, Chat FM listened to some of the during the break commercials, and thinks Spielberg is signed up to produce a movie based around the Moose book.
Oh, that'd be great.
Who directed The Grinch with Jim Carrey?
I'm not sure.
'Cause I think that's who we should get. Someone who already has experience with Dr. Seussian type things, or maybe whoever did the Lorax.
Oh, is it gonna be animated or live action?
I think the Moose book would be a good animated feature film.
Agreed. And do we go film, or are we getting like a Netflix series?
Oh no, you gotta go film, because there's no way we'll see it with the same power to the end. We would come out, have an amazing debut episode, maybe a good second show, and then after that it's like, ugh, what are we doing?
This was a good play right here. Our teammate made an excellent pass across the goal.
I say that, and then Dallin suggests we need a multiverse. The Mooseburg-verse. Mooseburg-verse. Okay, how about the Moose book verse? Nice. Should have really hit it toward the net instead of like the side of wall there.
Yeah. One step at a time.
Get that Hollywood money. All right, hear me out. You're always looking for your next multiverse, right? Hollywood Studios. What if we did one around a book that's about a moose and everything rhymes?
It's a brilliant idea.
It's almost a little too brilliant.
You know, everyone wants to create the property that you tell them about it, and they're like, I can't believe that doesn't exist already. And I think we got that. Ah.
Can all of chat get writing credit? Absolutely, yeah. No, even if you weren't even part of the the Moose Book writing team originally, you still get credit. It's an ongoing process.
I missed. Came in too hot. You had the perfect setup, and I just was not in the right place. But I got our teammate to assist, so you're welcome.
Chat FM is suggesting we get Ron Howard.
Ooh, Ron Howard would be pretty fantastic.
So Ron
Howard
would
get to work with Ron Howard.
Ron Howard's like Apollo 13.
Yeah.
Jaws? No, that was Spielberg. I got a little too cocky there. Because I saw that the person wasn't moving, so I was like, I'll just make this look good. Hefty shouldn't try to do that with the game of Rocket League. It's hard enough for me to score, just period, so... Nice. Just outlasted our teammate.
I didn't realize he was flying in like that.
Appreciate y'all being here. Coming up at Final Hour Crew, we're going to play some Kiwi today. You can vote in the Twitter poll, which is about cleaning your floors as well. And we got list of the day coming up right now because the game is over. So there you go. Congratulations. Another MVP performance. Sean, I think you're 3 for 3 this morning.
I do believe so.
And
another forfeit. So once again, your low score doesn't change.
Sean, you're wearing red, and Hefty has a UK hat on.
And scoring less than 100 points in Rocket League? Who knew? Yeah, you can totally mark those off bingo. It doesn't count for my low score.
Nope.
Not that I'm worried about that or fixated on it in the least. I mean, you don't know what it's like, guys, because after the show's over, I still hear things like this.
Stop being bad at video games, Hefty.
That's because he keeps yelling it at you, even.
Because he's in my garage, so even when the show's off the air, I still hear it.
Hefty is so wrong.
Things like that all the time.
We believe in you.
Do things right, Hefty.
Most of us believe in you.
Except Bob. Other than that.
Do things right, Hefty.
Stop! They get the point.
Ryan, look at your texts.
Hold on. Oh. Okay. He says he's just this time doing it for the show. Oh. Also, this just in from Sports.Gaming. Says, I know. And I said, likewise. All right, it's been a minute. Let's see how this goes.
It's time for Ask Jeff. It's time for Ask Jeff. Ask Jeff.
Yeah.
Which do you hate the most? Mopping, sweeping, or vacuuming?
Mopping.
Mopping.
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah.
I think this is a unanimous.
Yeah.
Also, just for an FYI, Rocket League is live. If you have a spare device to throw that stream on, collect some fan rewards.
All right, hold on a second, Chad. I got something I need to do. Talk amongst yourselves. So will you explain why this is important to us?
Yeah, because I've known for a little bit about the fan rewards for Rocket League, where if you watch Rocket League streams on Twitch from their official Twitch channel, you can earn rewards, and I knew that was the case, and like most of the rewards that I had seen are like cars and wheels, and like, yeah, they look nice. They're blue and orange and say RLCS, Rocket League Championship Series, and they look fine. But I was scrolling through one time, and it's like, oh yeah, there's a car and another car, and oh, here's a player title. It's onliner. Oh, that's clever because we're watching it online, and I'm an onliner. And then, oh, here's another car and another car. Oh, and the splash goal celebration. What? The splash goal celebration? So yeah, it's a fan reward. So if you link your Epic account and something else, there's a whole process. But once you have them linked, if you watch Rocket League on Twitch, you can earn fan rewards, including the Splash reward.
Splash.
So we are
It's
doing
so
that.
good. So we're basically trying to do whatever is possible to win that.
Yes.
All right. 7:28 West Coast time. It's 10:28 out east. 3:28 for those watching GMS in the UK. A reminder: if you want the GMS emotes, but you didn't know that they're available, you can get them from twitch.tv/sports.gaming. We've stopped our Patreon, so we used to include those in our Patreon subscriptions. You can still get the GMS emotes on Twitch if you subscribe to Sports.gaming's channel independently. That's an option. Dungeon Master KJ is here. Good morning and nice chat to you. Thank you for stopping by.
Nice chat!
Exclamation point bingo if you'd like to win $10 on Monday's show, and you can answer our topic of the day to get one of the X's on your bingo board if it shows up. Let's see. Chat FM says, checked with my CEO. She shouted loudly that watching GMS may not be in my contract, so perhaps I go back to work. Oh, well, I'll get my coat. Nice job, Chat FM. Businesses says, I don't mind sweeping and mopping, but I only do it every 2 weeks because it's a pretty big task. What I don't like is taking the mop upstairs to do the bathrooms. That's right. You're supposed to mop your bathrooms.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Those rooms more than anything, probably. Bathrooms and kitchen, I imagine, get the grossest.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a good thing, like, I don't have, like, any little kids who miss the toilet all the time, so.
No, never.
Chat, you're all invited to use my bathroom. It's impeccably spotless. Gross. All right, how about chub.com?
How about it?
Yeah, so we're going to go for our list of the day today. Chub.com.
Please do not Google that. Especially at work.
No, it's fine, Bob. It's chub.com. It's where you find your top 10 cleaning tasks for your home. Don't know what they sell or don't know what they do. Maybe insurance?
It's so hard to tell.
Chubb is on your side.
JF Downs gives us the chub is a fish.
All right, let's start things off with, well, number one on this list, a top 10 cleaning tasks for your home. Since many of us have been spending more time at home with the current environment, this must have been written closer to like 2020, there's no excuse to continue to put off certain tasks around your house. Here's a quick checklist that can help you freshen up your home and protect it against the outdoor elements. Now, you acknowledge that there's a chance that this might be AI.
Yes, it is for sure possible upon reading it, but again, I can't quite tell.
Okay, let's give it a shot and see what happens.
Maybe it was Skynet.
Number one on this list, we start things off with the outside.
What?
Clean out your gutters and downspouts. This will help water flow easily so it won't get backed up and damage your house. We have to replace certain parts of our house. I believe it's called the fascia. Because of, probably in part, due to the fact that our gutters, since we moved into this house, have never consistently ran the water down the downspout. Also, our downspout is not wide enough to get all of the stuff out of the gutters. Like, it's this big, like, gutter thing, right? Big channel, and then it gets to the thing where it's supposed to go in the downspout. It's like, itty-bitty little hole. So, I don't know who designed that, but...
2.
Number 2, check your roof and chimneys for damage and get it repaired as soon as possible.
Oh, wait, so if my roof or chimney, indoor chimney is damaged, I'm supposed to do what now?
You should get it repaired.
But, like, I can take my time.
Like,
right?
as soon as possible.
I guess that does make sense with the roof. That's one of those things you probably shouldn't put off.
Yeah, for sure. And that's something that doesn't happen as often as it probably should. It's just getting up on your roof and just taking a quick stroll around. Because if you can catch damage early, you can fix it before it's really a big problem. But if you're anything like me, like, I don't exactly go hang out on my roof very often. So having a couple times a year where you make sure to get up there and take a look at things is very useful, but hard to remember sometimes.
And if you're anything like me, Sean doesn't get on my roof very often, so.
Nope.
Sports Gaming, also GMS Head of Facilities and Technology.
It counts.
3.
Wash windows and screens inside and out. Screens should be taken outside, then rinsed thoroughly with soap and water. If your screens are damaged, repair or replace them.
Yes.
It's a very straightforward list, isn't
Fix
it?
Yep. Check it. Fix it.
4.
Bop it.
Number 4, test smoke and carbon monoxide detectors. This should be done every 3 months so you and your family stay well protected in case of fire, smoke, or carbon monoxide leaks.
So the carbon monoxide one is for what?
For smoke.
And the smoke one is for what?
Fire and carbon monoxide.
5.
Again, I hope this is clear as day to you all, chat. Number 5, vacuum the lint from the hose of your clothes dryer. Built up lint can cause fire. Now, I think anecdotally I've heard this before, that the number one cause of house fires is vacuum, or not vacuum,
It's vacuums.
is the lint in the dryer.
It wouldn't surprise me if that's number 1, yeah.
Because we do pay someone to come take our dryer apart and clean out the insides once a year. And then we do the pipe cleaning thing like every other year or so. But I remember when we first moved in this house, you should have saw the pipe thing under the house. It like left the bottom of the floor and then did 13 U-turns to get to the outside of the house. And I believe that that's not the ideal way.
No, that's not the ideal line. Trajectory.
6.
Don't do it that way.
Don't do it that way. Maybe straight shot. Number 6, test GFCI, ground fault circuit interrupter outlets, which are designed to protect you from electrical shocks. Plug in a lamp, push the test button, and then the reset button, and see if it turns the light off and on again.
7.
Check trees around the house to make sure they're not too close to power lines, and call a tree service to trim them back if they are. See it? Repair it.
8.
See it, say something. Number 8, change furnace filters to keep them running efficiently.
See it? Repair it.
9.
Check the ground around the foundation of your house and regrade if it's necessary. For example, if you gave it a
minus.
and then you notice that it's worse, you should give it a
B minus.
Oh, give it the same grade. This can keep water overflows away from your house and prevent water damage.
1. 0.
Number 10, make sure there are no leaks or drafts around doors or windows. If there are, seal them with caulking.
There you
Unless the gap is around the door or on the part of the door that actually opens, don't seal that with caulking. It's going to make things messy.
All right, I want to give you Chubb.com, not Sean, some critique. This says top 10 cleaning tasks for your home. Not many of these were actual like cleaning tasks. These were more like home maintenance, annual, quarterly checklist type things.
Yeah, this was a good like to-do list, like to check off once a year. But it had cleaning your gutters. I guess it had washing your windows and screens.
But you're only going to do that maybe quarterly.
It had vacuum your dryer. I think those are the only 3 that has anything to do with cleaning.
Okay. Yeah. Not great.
Huh. Number 11, sweep.
Dungeon Master KJ answered our question of the day. Says I am fully capable of sweeping, mopping, and vacuuming, etc. Also says it's definitely a high number of household fires that are caused by lint trap tubes. That's a hard thing to say. Also said, is this just my honeydew list for my spouse? Lol. Not a fan of the roof, huh?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't mind the roof.
Oh, I thought you didn't mind the roof at all.
No,
you just don't go up there every day.
I just don't go up there.
Yeah.
I know perfectly well that I should go up there and just peruse and take a look. And I have no problem getting up there and taking a look. I just don't.
I wonder how we could make that a fun quarterly event. Maybe even just biannual, twice a year, where you and I, for some reason, go up on each other's roofs and hang out for a while. I don't know why we would do it other than to make this fun. But
maybe we could do just like beers on the roof. Oh, it's time for our semi-annual beers on the roof day, and we just go up and have like a beer or two each.
I thought about that. I thought about golf balls as well, but I don't think we need to try to make this a semi-annual go up on the roof and fall off the roof day. So
right.
Also, neighbors might not like their houses getting pelted by golf balls.
I'm trying to think of something we enjoy like watching or listening to that only happens like once or twice a year. But I don't.
The Game Awards from the roof.
Yeah, there you go. I wouldn't want to watch an entire football game on the roof.
Ooh.
Like a quarter up there would be fun, though.
I know.
Maybe we watch the first quarter of the first preseason game on the roof.
Super Bowl on the roof, says KJ. Gosh, that'd be tough. Super Bowl roof maintenance Sunday. So oh my gosh. Sis says we can get a tan up there. I actually thought of this. What if we did the first, like, we shouldn't do the first day of Major League Baseball, but we do like the first Thursday of Major League Baseball, if that's not typically when the first day of baseball happens. And then the last game of Major League Baseball for the Angels.
Yeah. And maybe it's a 7th inning stretch thing. Maybe we go up there during the 7th inning stretch and then watch the rest of the game.
I think we're closer to where I want to be with this. So
yeah.
I do have some more Clean Your Floors Day tidbits from nationaltoday.com. It's celebrated every August 3rd in the U.S. The day reminds everyone to scrub their floors and make sure they're clean. Floor cleaning is a tedious but necessary chore that ensures that the house stays clean and keeps your house safe and comfortable for everyone living in it. While no one should clean your floors every day, it isn't always possible. Nope. While one should clean your floors every day, I read that incorrectly. It isn't always possible. Clean Your Floors Day is a great opportunity to do a deep clean and refresh the floors in your house so everyday cleaning becomes a breeze. It's celebrated in the U.S. as a reminder and opportunity to clean our floors completely and thoroughly. While cleaning your floors is a tedious, okay, I'm repeating myself. Floor cleaning is necessary for several reasons, all of which boil down to keeping your house safe and inhabitable for all of the occupants. I like where Drew Meg is now going. What if we do the annual GMS Rooftop Rocket League Championship?
Yeah.
It's going to be very tedious to get all the equipment up there.
No, we just go phones with backbones.
So in the radio days, we used to do a thing where we would get a scissor lift, not a scissor lift, one of the like telescoping lifts. We would rent it, and we would start at a certain height, and then as we raised more money, we could come down some increment that's relative to the amount of money. I bet if we were trying to do this semi-annually, we could probably do some sort of fundraising component. We rent a scissor lift, okay, for the whole time, and then we use it to easily get on our roof. And then because we're renting a scissor lift, we drive it to my house as well, so we could do both roofs and get the biggest bang for our buck.
Right. That'll be the most nerve-wracking part. I don't know if that thing can get up the hill.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's only one way to find out.
All right, new plan. Since you have an anchor system, we dangle off the roof, and we can come down a certain amount for every dollar raised.
Yeah, I like this.
What could go wrong?
That'll be fine.
And we play Rocket League. Actually, we could just play Rocket League on the Switches.
Yeah. See, there you go.
Easier.
Piece of cake.
You can news if you wanna.
All right, good brainstorming session,
we're-
chat.
We're
Check
doing a
back.
game. We're on a show. I forgot.
I do kind of like the baseball one. I also like the idea of a Rocket League championship. So
Yeah.
we'll have our best people get on it.
The roof. We'll have them get on the roof.
We could set the roof on fire and say we don't need. It's not a good idea. Hey, we'll have to check your roof the following year, though, if you set it on fire. Hey, this is from Ben Hooper of UPI. We're going to tell you about escaped cows who evade the police. It's happening again. slow-moving animal keeps the police on the lam. Is that right? Did I use that lamb word correctly?
No, the cows are on the lam.
Oh, yes, the cows are on the lam evading the police. Which makes sense that they could do it because they have something to ride and get out of town. A pair of cows escaped from a... Oh, this is also in Maryland. We have double Maryland stories this morning because we told you about the belching women's record set with 107 decibel belch by a woman from Maryland earlier in the show. These pair of cows also escaped from Maryland, were spotted wandering city streets after crossing the county line. The Bowie Police Department said the two cows are believed to have escaped from a farm in Anne Arundel County before making their way to Prince George's County. You'll be back. Police said the bovines have been spotted wandering in different parts of the city over the past 4 days, but the animals have continued to elude authorities. Quote, I know it's a long shot and unorthodox, but we ask for interpreters. Can we check the air and see if anyone has any wrangling or cowboy experience that can offer some wisdom? Police asked over a dispatch radio on Sunday. I don't think I misread anything in there, right?
No, you said the words.
Police said the cows were last seen heading south in the Dunwood Valley Drive area.
Huh.
I don't know what we accomplished there.
I don't know. Are the cows okay?
The cows are all right.
Are the cows on the roof?
Do they need a harness? I thought I got an orb, so I went to go take off like I had 100 boosts, and I had 0 boosts, and I was not getting very far.
I know you don't always do as well with heights, so since I only have one harness, I'll let you use the harness.
Oh, thanks. Nah, I say we buy a second harness. Why not? If we're going to do this annually, we might as well be prepared. Oh. Ow.
Ouch.
All right, Soar is a sploder.
Oh, I'll get him. Nice shot. Nice little misdirect.
I steered that in. Did I get sploded at the end?
I didn't notice you get exploded. He was coming for you.
Oh, no, I got eaten by the monster.
Oh, yeah. Nom, 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 nom.
Don't let the car driving toward the monster's mouth get chomped.
In the monster's mouth. Well. Nice.
Oh,
Almost saved.
Almost had it. What? You're going to vote to concede already?
Oh, well, I was in position to go keep that in the zone, and our teammates smashed me, and I think they realized they did bad. Bad Jeff.
Bad Jeff. But, you know, their name is Jeff Smash, so I don't know what you want.
Nice.
I got a turtle score! I got a trophy!
I hit it off your belly. Or he hit it off your belly. That was great.
Get in the score. Turtle score.
I do need a couple more assists, so.
Well, oh, I thought you were done.
What? Oh, it's the latest stage of challenges, but it's not like a bunch of assists. It's like get an assist and a win in 15 games or something like that, and I just need a couple more. So. And then I need like 10 more saves, but.
True Vegas says, sweet, sweet trophy.
Finally.
Oh, wish I could. I meant to barrel roll there and then hit boost, and I instead did like a front flip and boost, and so I went literally nowhere useful.
Ah, we have Mads now. Oh, weird connection stuff.
That time I meant to do a front flip and I did a barrel roll. Okay, we're fine.
You can blame the connection stuff that I'm having.
Silly connection stuff. That was a great center.
That was.
Well done, Hefty. Gosh, Sis, you're the best. Sis can never go anywhere. I need a hype person for the rest of my life.
That's a nice shot.
Yeah, perfect timing for them. Perfect timing. Also, I don't know why I went turtle score to the tune of AutoZone, but just go with it, okay? OMG saw the new TMNT movie on Monday, says KJ. It was so good. So good. The art style is amazing. Probably the best TMNT movie. Oh, did you get a screener, KJ? Because it comes out today.
Yeah, but it might have come out today, last night at 9 p.m.
But set it on Monday.
Oh, on Monday. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, KJ did go early.
Because I was going to try to do a screener, but we just couldn't make the timing work, so... we've been to one screener, but it is great when you get one because you get to see it before everyone and it's free. So
yeah. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. And they're very easy to get. Like I originally, when I first saw those, it was because Hefty Wife and I were trying to save cash and it came up on like a list of ways to do it. It's like, instead of paying to go out to a movie with your significant, go get a screener, and then you can take your significant to a movie that way, and it's free. But they don't mess around with recording devices. They got the night vision goggles and all that stuff.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Perfect. It's just riding the wall. I get early access to movies from Regal Unlimited. Wait. Now, this is good new information, because I usually get them from screening companies. You're saying that Regal Unlimited also gives you access to Regal screeners? Because that's a hell of a value.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Because the Regal Unlimited pass only costs, like, the price of maybe a movie or two. Oh, that was my hat trick. Rrr. Hefty ma.
There you go. No, Mads is mad. Nice save.
I acknowledge that we are still in a one-goal game, but it didn't feel like that. Oh, crap. Oh, good job, Mads. You're nuts. No hat trick for Hefty, though. Boo.
MVP, though.
Me. MVP. Hefty. Yippee. Woohoo. Gaming Morning Show. Thanks for being here. 7:51. I'm exhausted. 10:51 out east. It is 3:51 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Pardon me. Do you have any in the UK? Did we just make a new Grey Poupon commercial for some reason?
Yep.
And the nice thing is, after this, we get to play Kiwi in the final hour crew because it's Together Thursday, right?
Yeah, it's Thiwi Kiwi.
It's a riff on Teammate Tuesday. Together Thursday.
It's a thought we'd play Kiwi Thursday.
KJ says pass is $23 USD, and if you go twice a month, it's totally worth it. Trust me, I've had my pass for a month and I've seen 6 movies. Yeah, I mean you're in the honeymoon stage, and sometimes like subscriptions like tail off and stuff. But even if you went to 3, I mean it makes financial sense. Let alone when you're getting that much mileage out of it. I get early access to movies for real. So, but I want to know more about that part, KJ. Like,
Yeah.
do they email you every single new movie and says, do you want to see it 3 days early? We'll wait. No pressure, though. Tell us now. Do it. KJ. Bob, will you get her attention, please?
KJ! Exclamation point.
KJ says, no, you have to keep an eye on the postings, then claim a seat. But where do you find these postings?
KJ! Question mark. Question mark.
They don't email or notify you except in the app.
In the zone.
Yes.
The auto zone.
Thank you, KJ. Do you have any further questions?
No, I rest my case.
All right. It's time for sports. Sports. Sports.
Sports!
Brought to you by King Gray. Bob, play the music. It's time for sports.
Sports.
Brought to you by King Gray. It's sports.
Sports.
Did the Mets win? It doesn't matter if they won because only baseball we care about is what happened with Sports.Gaming's team last night. Because I got a message. May I read this?
Yeah, go for it.
Had a pretty darn good game tonight, if I do say so myself. You shared with me your stats, and that I want you to share on your own. But how about this? Took Sean, like Sean felt so good about the game yesterday that messaged me to let me know about it. So, Sean, how did your game go last night?
Pretty good. I played center field as per usual. Recorded 4 outs out in center field. That felt pretty good. A couple tricky catches, but it was a good night. And then at bat, 2 for 4, which was pretty good. I recorded 1 run. Also got an RBI. A couple solid singles out to center and left center. So it was a pretty good night. I felt pretty good about it. And thanks to that, and also I did all that without hurting myself, including my wrist.
Which is maybe the most important stat. So.
Yes, that felt really good. And so my solid performance got us to a solid 14-4 loss.
You had 2 RBI and you lost 14-4?
Yeah. I hit in one of our runs and scored one of our runs. I was half of our offense.
Wow. Well, congratulations. You had a very good baseball night, as did the Columbia Fireflies. They get a 9-3 win over Augusta. So 2 straight wins to begin August for your Fireflies. I have the others pulled up unless you do as well.
No, I got them. Speaking of streaks, let's take it over to Lake Elsinore Storm, who are also on a solid streak of 2 losses in a row. They dropped yesterday 1-7 at Modesto. Bummer.
Not good.
And then we go over to Jersey Shore and the Blue Claws, who are hosting Brooklyn for the next 15 days as they're playing in a normal series of 15 straight games. They also lost 3-5, but it was camp day, so I mean we're all winners, really.
On camp day, we're all winners. Nothing coming up for the Augusta series tonight. Oh, but they're playing at Augusta, so they're not going to listen on that. Meanwhile, though, if you're want to check out the Jersey Shore Blue Claws, tonight is Thirsty Thursday. So.
Yeah, it is.
They have a sandbar. Get it? Because it's the shore.
Yeah,
And there's sand there.
I like that.
Sean!
Yeah.
Did the Mets win?
No.
That is correct. They did not win, so KJ is wrong. Royals 4, Mets 0. The Mets are now 50-57. The Toronto Blue Pigeons, they'll beat the Orioles, first place Baltimore Orioles, 4-1. Not good for your Angels because they lost. Atlanta squeaked by 12-5.
Yeah, I remember the first game of that series when it was like, oh man, we're playing pretty good. We got to win against the Braves. And then it all went down.
Yeah, it went really downhill. We're super late. We got to go. But sports brought to you by King Gray.
Sports.
Also, your Tigers lost downs. That's all. No more information. You get nothing else from me. Except quiet, your Rays lost as well. So, that's it, though. That's your sports. Next hour, don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth. And some more Kiwi on it. Together Thursday. That's Sports Talk Gaming, left side of your screen. I am Hefty Goof, and this is Gaming Morning Show on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube. GamingMorningShow.tv.
That is so juicy.
Wow, incredibly juicy.
Just let me know. I'd be happy to buy it if you want to, bring me on over. Maybe you're good at cooking. You want to bring over a meal? Love to buy you pizza and beer in return. So, yeah. I pretty much like talking into a microphone. That's my favorite thing to do on Earth, and so I like to do that as much as possible. And you, chat, allow me to be able to do that. So it's pretty okay. I had a good penny shopping day yesterday. Got jars of cheese ball, regular $7 for a penny. Pretzels, regular $7. Got Valentine's Day candy, Ghirardelli squares. Let's go. Nice score, says Jack. Sis says that's so nice of Sean. Absolutely. Sis is an incredibly talented artist, I learned yesterday. So, Sis, if you ever want to make me a work of art, you're invited to. I will send you pizza and beer. If you don't drink beer, I can send you pizza and soda. If you don't eat pizza, I can send you soda. In the first year of the show. So, to you, Makita, it's your birthday song. It isn't very long. How about celebrity birthdays today? Musician David Gilmour turns 77.
His middle name is John.
Are you talking about David John Gilmour?
You know it.
Turns 77. Did you know, bonus fun fact, you won't get this anywhere else, that David actually had 2 daughters. Yeah. Gilmore Girls. Good news. Definitely didn't see that during the creation of the rundown and have that sitting bubbling for an hour. That was right off the top of the noggin.
It's pretty good. We're just lucky we didn't get to his fun fact, and his fun fact was like, only had 1 son. Dang it. Cleveland.com.
Crispy cereal. You mix it into a bowl with like an S-ton of marshmallow. Nothing better.
7.
Toucan Sam from Fruit Loops, which, by the way, is still spelled F-R-O-O-T, which basically means that there's just not enough fruit content in them to actually call them fruit, which is kind of scary. But since the 1960s, Toucan Sam has been encouraging children to follow their noses. And then Toucan Sam would sniff a lot of different things into Sam's nose, and then it became a whole thing. And wish you luck, Toucan Sam.
Got dark.
Also, apparently, they make a birthday cake flavor of Fruit Loops.
Yeah, I don't need that.
But also, that's not even like that's even. Didn't we get further away from fruit?
Yeah, now it's F-R-O-O-O-T.
Fruit. 6. 6:30, for example, and then right at that time, it starts, the microwave, and then all of a sudden you hear some little itty bitty pops, and then a little bit more, and then a little bit more, and before you know it, all of a sudden, the pop of the bag is going pop, 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 and it's really loud, and it's getting more frequent, and then that gently wakes you up to the smell of breakfast popcorn. That's right. Today, you can buy amazing flavors of popcorn, such as bacon and eggs, put it on a pancake, and more. Heck, even breakfast tacos. Breakfast taco popcorn. And then right when you wake up, you have a delicious snack. You have a gentle alarm clock, and one that you literally can't hit snooze on, because if you do, you'll burn your house down. Get it today at GamingMorningShow.tv.
Nice.
A relevant role.
Did he walk on the bridge during the bridge of the song?
No, but hopefully he was under the bridge during the bridge. I have never understood bridge, hook, and other.
So you have verse and chorus, right?
Yeah. Well, a chorus is like the repetitive part.
Chorus is the repetitive part. Verse is the changing part. A bridge, oftentimes before the last verse or before the last chorus, depending on the structure, is totally different. So all the verses sound the same, all the choruses obviously sound the same, but then the bridge sounds completely different. So kind of an A, B, A, B, C, A, B structure.
And of course, the hook brings you back.
Nailed it.
Sounds just like. Just every time we're referencing directions, it's up, downs, left, right. If Sean's sad, Sean will look at me right in the eye and say, I'm feeling downs. We can't
even
do
if
it
we're
anymore.
even if we're having a serious conversation and Ryan's like, so I was walking down the street, I'll go down the street.
We can't do it. We've tried. We're stuck. You've changed the word for us. There is no word down. It's only downs. I was singing Fall Out Boy the other day. I was like, we're going downs in an earlier round. It had to rhyme. Sugar, we're going down swinging.
Win $10 next Monday with exclamation point bingo. Type exclamation point bingo in chat right now and get this hour's bingo card.
Baby, are you down, 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 down? I'll tell you once more before I get off the floor. Don't bring me down. We're going down, down, literally around. And sugar, we're going down, swinging.
When you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go downtown.
Turn down for what?
Trademark 2023 by the GMS official Terrible Sound Effects Department.
Beep.
Content calm inside, yeah. Waves above sunlight, yeah. Feeling calm inside, yeah. Won't find us anywhere. Content calm inside, yeah. Waves above sunlight, yeah. Feeling calm inside, yeah. Can't find us anywhere.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth. And GMS, Morning Gaming Renews. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay. Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award. And the clip of the day at Hefty Goof. It's all coming up on Gaming Morning Show at sports.gaming. Right now, time for hour number 3.
Morning, gamer. It's Gaming Morning Show. Thanks for being here. I'm Sports.Gaming. He's Hefty Goof. We switched roles for the final hour crew. I'm a doctor, and Sean's a professional broadcaster.
Yes.
You talking to microphones.
Talking to microphones for a living, and we're backwards UK caps.
Doodle-doo. By the way, I'm doing it again. Ooh, wait, before I do it, should I try to test and see if there's a reverb filter in OBS?
You should.
Okay. Since you're me, why don't you greet the final hour crew?
Welcome in, final hour crew.
What Bob said. We got Brendan and KJ Ginn and Nightbot. Did I do it? I'm bad at this part.
Yes.
Nice. Thanks, Bob.
I don't know if that
What
means.
what do you got? What drink you holding there? Sports stock?
So I have. Here's some of my choices because you would know more about this than me. I have a gain filter, a compressor filter, a VST 2.x plugin, an invert polarity, a limiter, or an expander.
None of those.
Awesome.
Should I just go get a Coke?
No, that's fine. We'll just pretend. Ready? Here's my limoncello LaCroix.
Nice.
It gets a little bit of the bubbly sound.
Yeah. Some sizzle.
Some
Business
sizzle. I kid you not. This is a little bit of spoiler tease, but it's not taking anything away. It's just the fact you wouldn't know this if you haven't watched it yet.
Spoiler tease.
I'm watching Twisted Metal, and the Stephanie Beatrice's character's name is Quiet.
I am gaming.
Right. And so what happens as I'm watching this, and every time, is it Anthony Mackie? Isn't that the lead character's actor? His character name is John Doe. Every time he says quiet, I'm not joking. It's just like the Downs thing that we played at the break. My brain says I am gaming every time.
Yeah.
It's
It's so tough.
I've got another confession to make.
This is also not a joke. This is true. I had a conversation within the last 48 hours with Hefty Wife where she genuinely asked me if I could ever start just saying down again. Because it's become such a habit that I literally 95% of the time say downs.
Yeah.
I don't want this life. This life chose me. So,
Yeah.
to all of you who are joining us, like Quiet I Am Gaming and I Was JF Downs and Business Sizzle, thank you for making GMS part of your day.
Do you know how hard it is when I'm at work and I'll be talking to a patient and I'll be like, okay, go ahead and lay face down.
Oh my gosh.
Face down. I fight it every day, multiple times a day, to not say face downs.
And we've realized this in the early part of this year. This wasn't a problem as much, if not at all, last fall. I'm wondering how I'll do with my first football game this year, where he goes downs the left side of the field.
Oh, he reaches out, he gets the first downs.
Oof. Also, football broadcasting etiquette, I suppose. You go up when you're on your side of the 50, and you go down as you go to their side of the 50. So a handoff would gain 5 yards down to the 4-yard line. Hopefully I don't say downs to the 4.
Yeah, downs to the 4.
Let's play the game, shall we? Welcome in, Lady K. Brendan joining us. Final hour crew is here, but it's time for Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth.
To see the record for the most balloons banked in Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth, remember to type the easy-to-remember acronym, ! DLTPFFTBFITMMREC.
The LaCroix is delicious. It's very satisfying. Lady K says mid, I have better can opening ASMR than that. Well, I wasn't prepared. This isn't an ASMR off.
I'm actually gonna go get a can.
Which sounds like a forward from like the Rangers or something, like New York Rangers. And the left winger is ASMR off. An E from Brendan for video games. That's apt.
E, yes.
Mel B says, did I miss Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth? And then says, looks like I'm in time for it. Yes, you are. Welcome.
Cracked.
O from Brendan.
Oh, incorrect.
N from Mel B. In between, we've had guesses of Mario Bros. And now Mario Breeze.
Yeah, that E really threw things off. Kick things
And
off.
correct.
It's a me, Mario Breeze. Have you heard Hefty Sun do a Wahoo?
I don't think so.
It's very, very good. Ooh.
Cracked.
No.
That's a big swing.
Right. It's probably cracked, but we don't know yet.
Spoilers.
It's Uncharted.
Cracked.
I love Uncharted.
I would like to
Good
watch you play Uncharted.
I would like to replay Uncharted. I'll start back at the beginning.
It seems like our interests are aligned.
Are we starting Uncharted tomorrow?
How long do you think that would take to play in 20
You gotta
minutes?
stop focusing on how long
No,
games take.
no, I'm sorry. So that's not an impatience thing. That's a legitimate, like, how long do you think it would take us to play?
It
to
would take a
complete?
while in 20-minute increments.
Yeah, it probably- I
It's
mean-
like a 12 to 20 hour story.
So doing quick math, let me think about it. Why am I doing that? We have someone who does that for us.
What's the math, Eagle? The mathematigal?
He says it's gonna take about like 36 weeks.
Actually, that's not that bad.
Yeah.
Is it it's a spooky game or is it not?
No, it's not spooky.
Because Brenda goes, but also, what do you think you'll finish first, Uncharted or Fudge Village?
GMS plays Fudge Village.
In our defense,
It's a fair question.
we have legitimately tried to play Fudge Village at least twice in the last 2 months.
Yeah.
Here's what we need. Brendan, do you happen to have the disposable income to send our wife and kids on a vacation?
Oh, we'd get so much done.
You'd be amazed how great our ancillary GMS programming would be. Did Hefty just say he wants to get divorced? No, I didn't. I didn't say permanent vacation.
Also, ancillary is a good word.
I like ancillary. Hey, Sports.Gaming, have you ever been out in the forest, surrounded by animals, and talking to deer in your yellow jumpsuit?
Pretty close.
Basically just described your life except the yellow jumpsuit. An E from KJ for nature. That's so fitting.
E. Ding, ding, ding.
I love this game.
Oh, man.
It'd be great if it was yellow jumpsuit.
No.
Thank you, Melby.
Just no.
A T from Lady K.
T. Yes.
A C from Mel B.
C.
I like how it's nature, and it made me think it's trying to tell us it's nature, but it's not. That's not how you spell nature.
No. They just scrambled up the letters of nature.
N-A-T-U-R-E. Plus sign K-J. Snoopy line thingy.
Snoopy line thing.
That's still not what it's called.
Hey,
Nope.
cha-ching.
I think he still means swoopy line thingy, which is still not what that thing is
Absolutely.
called, but
No, that's a tilde.
I'm pretty sure Bob will go to the grave with saying that was a Snoopy line thing.
Shaq.
I hope I never call it that in real life.
Oh, well, would you please lay face downs on the table? And then you're writing your emails aloud for some reason, saying blah, 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 blah. Snoopy line thingy. Sean.
I'm gonna be on a game show and they'll be like, "What
Oh, no.
curvy punctuation is above the tab key on a keyboard?" Snoopy line thingy. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not even a thing. Please leave.
Ooh, Lady K.
Now that's a big swing.
Show me plateau.
Cracked.
Nice.
Wow. Melby says, I meant no. I've never been out talking to deer, feeding them in a yellow jumper. Cracked. 2,186 banked balloons. Good job today on Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth.
That's so good.
We are having a pretty chaotic Thursday. I think we're fitting the requirements.
Yeah, that's kind of our thing.
Yeah, well, we're checking the box. Checking the box. All right, we are playing some Kiwi because yesterday was Kiwi's Day. And today, Sean is?
Thirsty Kiwi.
Thirsty Kiwi. We should have Kiwi beverages whilst playing Kiwi sometime.
I want a Kiwi beverage.
Why are we
That sounds
having so many
refreshing.
ideas today?
I don't, it's Idea Thursday.
Did you all know that we have a production meeting the first Thursday of every single month? Which honestly isn't the worst idea, period, actually, now that I think about it.
Just have our meetings on the show.
Oh, you know what we could do? Since we announced the name of the month, the first full Thursday, first full week, rather, of the following month, the last non-full week of the month, which it'd only not happen that way maybe like once or twice a year, we could have, instead of playing our name of the month for the month prior on that last Thursday, we could have a production meeting.
Perfect.
We could actually get all the things we need for like the GMS Week of Action and all these little fun things off the ground. We could ask for the audience's help.
Uh-huh.
Right. Calaf! Write that down. That's not the worst idea in the world.
No, we've had worse ideas.
Yeah, for sure. You should see some of them. All right, let's play some Kiwi. This game is super fun, so we basically found an excuse to play it one more time. So,
More Kiwi's always a good thing.
your invitation was like buried.
I sent it in a bottle.
Does Bob want to play
Threw it
today?
into the sea.
All right, yeah, this is basically us being Kiwi birds sorting the mail.
Ah, friend.
Hi there. I'm Deborah. Your
You know what I
personal
learned
healthcare
before we
companion. Sorry.
before we hop in and play? There's a wardrobe.
Where?
In the menu, it's to the right, like up at the top.
All right, so Sean's
And
in
so,
Sean's in the menu. It even tells me that you're picking something to wear.
oh yeah, those are some. There's lots of options. Oh, a monocle. Oh, monocle. Or pineapple glasses.
Ooh, pineapple glasses are pretty good.
I'm gonna go pineapple glasses. And then I
Can
need
you
to go-
can you pick my wardrobe for me, or do I have to do it?
No, I think you can go in to wardrobe and pick your own
I
stuff.
don't want to leave the menu though. All right.
Ooh, that's a nice headset. I'm gonna go headset. Do I have to?
Ooh, you get a Teleposter's cap just by signing in.
There we go. Skins. Oh, I'm beautiful.
Wow, that is a very colorful bird. I can change my
Oh, but that's
poofiness.
pretty good too. Oh man.
I can have a
Before I spend money on
mohawk.
these. Oh, cool
I'm
backpack.
gonna have a mohawk.
I can fly.
Because you're a flightless bird. Oh, they have a drum set for you. Oh, there's a kitchen one. You could be wearing a box or a floaty thing.
It's Bob, the Kiwi.
Let me show them. Let me show them. You've made Bob into a Kiwi. In honor of Bob.
All right, I'm gonna buy the box. Oh, I don't have enough.
Oh, you might be right. Drew Mega says we have some dropped frames. All right, let me see what I can do to rectify that. Why would we be having dropped frames? Something syncing for some reason? Okay, let me pause the syncing here. Alright, I tried to pause some uploads that automatically happen usually during the course of the show. Let me look over at this one. Those look good there. Okay, it looks like things might have stabilized.
Alright, I feel pretty good about my look.
We just made Bob. Did you pick Bob in the box?
No, I have to play. What did it say? We have to do an overtime shift. Conveyor belt chaos overtime shift. So maybe we do that and unlock Bob's box.
Okay, I can't cover my mohawk because I like my mohawk, but I will give myself glasses and I'll be ready to go.
Conveyor belt chaos.
Here I come.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready.
Am I there? Yeah, you can see me there.
Yes. That's it. All right.
Oh no, we're still getting a little bit of dropped frames. I can't lower my rate as we're playing. Doing a speed test. I have no clue what else would be uploading that would be causing the dropped frames. Yeah, the bandwidth is there. So, anyway, yeah, you can take Siz's advice and maybe drop the raid that you're watching on. And also, Siz says they're some cute pixelated Kiwis, though.
Perfect.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
Conveyor belt chaos.
All right. Tutorial heavy. Big blue crates need a heavy sticker.
Okay, can I interject really quick?
Yes.
I like the fact that there's still more new game modes that are happening. Because we've never played this game mode yet.
No, and this is like an extra mode.
Okay, but still, the fact that exists.
There's a lot.
Cool. All right, you may go.
Yeah. So blue crates need a heavy sticker. Green boxes, we need to remove the fragile sticker. Everything else needs an urgent sticker.
Okay, green, remove fragile. Blue, add heavy. Everything else is urgent. Okay.
Urgent.
It's way easier to know who's who.
Yeah, it is. Look how cute I am. Oh, I like your backpack.
Thank you. It's a recording because we're a morning radio show that plays games. Oh, you have urgent stickers too. I got you.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them since we're going to be using them a lot.
Do we get bonus? Oh, I didn't see the things down there. Oh, you already removed it. Thank you. Okay, I'll get top conveyor belt. You get bottom.
Yeah.
Let me know if you start to get, like, overwhelmed.
Will do. So far, so good.
Mine's very slow. Oh, good. It gives you, like, the key up on the top.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Can you get that urgent? Nope.
Got it.
Drop your thing, oh, hefty! Oh, sorry. I didn't realize I'd have to drop it.
Yeah.
I'm lagging. That's the problem. We've only missed one so far, and that was me.
I missed one down here, too.
Oh, you missed one. Okay, good.
Yeah.
I mean, not good, but
Mine
like,
got chaotic. Yeah.
Makes me feel
Mine got chaotic when we were trying to get caught up, but I think we're in a good rhythm now.
Oh, and you can also go like, I had discarded an urgent one because of a mistake, and so you can grab those again.
Yeah, and we're slowly amassing fragile stickers all over the place.
Our collection is complete. Ah! Drop it. Drop it. No! I missed the jump! Oh, no. Okay, I really screwed those up. I wonder if they come back around again, and that's part of, like, the bit.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
But we got enough for silver. And we got the birdie box.
Did you get the trophy?
Oh. What? No. What was the trophy?
Everybody's working for the key weekend.
Bingo. Oh, look how we have so much more to do to get the birdie box.
Well, let's do it.
I think. All right, yeah, we'll just keep doing this.
Where'd you find overtime?
You hit R1 on the calendar.
This is so good. I love this game so much. Everything.
Are we changing anything strategy-wise, or?
No, I think that
keeping
worked
it the
pretty
same?
well. I think I'm gonna put some heavy stickers down on my end really quick.
Ooh, good call.
That might help me. Oh, skip the tutorial.
Oh, no. Yeah. You're learning.
Yeah, I'm gonna put some like heavy stickers down at the end, and that'll help me because I never ran out of like urgent stickers. And do you primarily use the urgent to your left or to your right?
I've been using the one to the left.
Okay, this works good. Can I put it on the conveyor belt and it stays there? No, it goes. Uh-oh. You can't get infinite fragile stickers. Like, you can't set them on top of each other.
That makes sense. You got all the boxes.
I might need your help.
I got one.
Oh, no, I missed. Ah. Okay, got that last one. Okay, I didn't screw you up. Oh, I don't need to jump on that right side. That'll help me a lot. I was thinking I had to jump on the urgent stickers and I can just run onto them.
Yeah.
The strategy of putting the heavy stickers over on the side is good.
Nice.
Also, put your fragile stickers on the conveyor belt itself, and you'll never have a pile.
Good call. Let's get rid of some of these.
Plus, it's a little bit faster. Okay,
Nice.
I think we did
Definitely
better
more
that
that
time. Good morning,
I think we
welcome
got
to
gold.
the show, Rivertown. Happy final hour, crew. Welcome back, appreciate it.
Hello, FHC.
This game is called Kiwi. If you want to find out more about it, check our Twitter. We did link to the announcement trailer. So, who is the Rainbow Kiwi? Asks.
That's me. I am the Rainbow Kiwi with a cool headset and pineapple sunglasses.
I have my favorite color, purple. My kind of Elton John style glasses. Yeah, so learning I can just run onto the urgent stickers has helped me immensely. Any idea why we have to take the urgent stickers off? Or,
'Cause
sorry,
it
the
needed
fragile?
to it needed to have some sort of game loop.
For game's sake.
Logistically, no reason. Oh no, this package got there too carefully.
Sis says, I love the sticker noise that happens when you smash your butt into them. Who doesn't? It's a high quality butt smash noise. I feel like mine's been pretty easy so far, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's been pretty manageable so far.
Plus, I'm getting my exercise in by running up the conveyor belt.
There's nothing on my. Give me something to do.
No! Ah! I get frustrated when in my opinion, it should have got on there okay, and it doesn't. Everybody's working for the key weekend.
The weekend.
The Quico.
Man, this is easy now. We're pros. Have you missed any?
One. Just because of, like, hefty gameplay problems. Oh, dang. Perfect. Oh, but we got less than last time.
Yeah, but we still got gold, and let's see.
And what are we trying to accomplish? Oh, we get the birdie box when we fill up that bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just keep at it. Get Bob's box.
Yeah. So we just found the wardrobe in this game for those just joining. How many players in this game? I think it's a 2-player game, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, but that was what we learned is we have access to a wardrobe. And so we saw Bob is our big voice who lives in a box in my garage. And we just learned that we can get a box wardrobe. The hefty boxes are worth the most.
Yes. Definitely don't miss those.
Which I think I had one hefty box last time. So.
And the fragiles are 5.
Okay.
So the urgents are the lowest priority.
I'm telling you, the strategy of having a whole bunch of spare stickers just sitting there is a good idea.
For sure. I can't believe I brought a fragile sticker onto your conveyor belt just because.
Thank you for the help. Wait, why'd you put a fragile sticker on it? Warning, got a hefty package. Yeah. No, everything about this game, like, I don't think I found anything about this game that, like, is frustrating even. Like, it's just a really fun game.
They did such a good job.
I mean, other than, like, I suck at some of the mechanics, but it's not like they made it too hard. It's just...
No.
197, we're cracked. Let's go.
We're gonna get that box unlocked.
Cracked.
Oh man, it is real slow though.
Yeah. Well, you know, just stick... This is an important thing.
A new box would be pretty okay.
So...
Motivation.
By the way, I'm holding the throttle button. I just realized. So if you take it off, it gives you the 5 points immediately after taking it off. I wonder if you lose those points if you put it back on.
Oh yeah, I would have put it back on.
I also would like it if you could.
Oh, it won't even let me put it back on.
I would love it if you could put like an extra. Like you could stack. You screwed it up. You butthead. I'm going up the conveyor belt now. You suck.
It is Thursday.
Agent of chaos. But I was wondering if like you could like there was like a secret, right, where you could put it back on and then you get bonus points.
Right. I helped that time.
I know. I don't know why. You're doing too much, Hefty. You should get like extra degree of difficulty. I tried to do it, but I couldn't get there in time.
Like we've made it harder than.
Yeah, we're trying to unlock something, but we're making it harder. Agent of Chaos. All right, we have 3 minutes left. If we do 2 really good runs, Sean. Oh, why'd you leave?
I don't know. It kicked me out.
Oh, maybe I hit the wrong button then.
All right, I'm gonna be good this time.
Oh, are you?
I like how all that chaos, we still almost got the goal.
Keyword almost. I just wish we could get rid of that purple sticker that's right here. It's driving me nuts.
I did try to pick it up, but it won't go anywhere.
No! Get on the box. I followed that one well up the tunnel to get it taken care of. I can't set things on that. Man, it's really hard to set things on that one wooden box.
Yeah. There's not a lot of space.
Get off my boxes.
I helped.
We'll do your boxes.
Sean
What
did good.
is this accent I'm doing?
I don't know.
Mail room Sean Connery?
That's what Kiwis sound like.
Cracked right now.
We're so good.
Oh yeah, we can kind of double grab. I was wondering if like we would almost get in each other's way too much there, but it kind of doesn't really penalize you for being there at the same time.
Yeah, it kind of works.
Nope. Hefty box.
Hefty, hefty, hefty.
Look at this business decision I just made. I got the fragile and the hefty one instead of getting that one urgent. Crap.
Nice work. Oh, we're so close.
We're so good. If you have Sean as MVP in Rocket League this hour on your bingo card,
Bingo.
you get to count it. So, I mean, literally,
All right, if we
as
get another 200, we got it.
you literally get to count it as a bingo. Just if it shows up on your card,
like
yeah,
a
the
full
whole thing
bingo.
is a bingo. We're so good at this game right now. What are you waiting for?
Any boxes.
Get off my conveyor belt!
I helped.
I'm my own man.
Had nothing to do. My conveyor belt's very fragile.
Oh, look at that long jump. He's crying.
Nice.
Haha, take that.
Oh, we need that. Oh. But we were gonna unlock the box.
I know, I
thought we were
owed you
gonna
one,
be
though.
good. Hefty, hefty,
Wimpy, wimpy.
hefty. Fragile, fragile, fragile.
Fanta, Fanta, don't you wanna Fanta, Fanta?
Oh, I do want a Fanta.
Well, I was watching Everyday Magic yesterday with Chris M.E. and talked about how there's a pineapple Fanta machine, I believe, in Disneyland.
Ooh.
Oh, it's the freestyle. It's the Coke machines that actually have it, so it's not Disneyland exclusive or anything. But
I am a sucker for pineapple flavored things.
like Dole Whip,
Yeah.
Ah, I tried to help.
At your back.
You looked like you were pogo sticking for a second. I didn't make a business decision, but I think we got it anyway. Yay! It's my bob in a box. It's just my bob in a box, girl. All right, there you go. That's how Kiwis played, for those who are wondering. That is gameplay. Next time when we play on together, no, Kiwi Wednesday, Sean will be in Bob's box. All right?
Almost.
Okay, we'll figure it out. I wonder if you can get stuck behind a box as it disappears. Oh, we should have tried to do that. Go in the very, like, the tunnel. That's
right,
where
yeah, I wonder if it kills you.
That's where you unlock the super secret stage. So
I love super soaker stages.
All right, last call for a couple of things. Please vote in our Twitter poll at WatchGMS. That's where you can find us. We are asking you, today is Clean Your Floors Day. Which do you like the least? It's mopping, sweeping, or vacuuming? Please let us know on our Twitter poll at WatchGMS. We're also going to have your takeaways that were pretty okay. What's something you learned from today's show? Please let us know in a moment. Right now, it's time for the takeaways. Nope, the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News. That's what we do first. The Renews edition. Here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is still Thursday, August 3rd, 2023, and this is your Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews. We talked some Nintendo numbers this morning, specifically highlighting Tears of the Kingdom and the fact that it's past 18 million units sold already. And those numbers appear to be about a month old, so it's probably well above that now. These are all coming out of Nintendo's end of the quarter report. They had a pretty good quarter thanks to Tears of the Kingdom, but also the Super Mario Brothers movie, which did very well in the box office and in streaming services for rental and purchase. So good job, Nintendo, doing well. And then we moved over to Microsoft and looking forward to Gamescom 2023, which is going to kick off on August 23rd. And Xbox claims that they're going to have the largest booth Xbox has ever had, with a return of Xbox Fan Fest. So if you are going to Gamescom, you'll have lots of Xbox games to check out. Some of them hands-on, some of them not. Starfield is going to be have a presence, but not in a hands-on fashion. So if you want to see some new Starfield presentations, that will happen during Gamescom. They're also going to have some live streams during the event, 3-hour live streams for 3 separate days. So we have quite a bit to see from Gamescom later this month. We'll report back after it happens. And then lastly, we talked about Call of Duty and the fact that they're just leaking all over the place. We got another leak regarding the 2023 version of Call of Duty. This time looking at reveal dates, which are supposed to be the 17th, although it may happen sooner, as well as some key art and some weapons. Call of Duty took to Twitter and said, "Joke's on you, the real key art is here." And then they posted a picture. It's red with a stick figure with a little gun or boomerang, could be either one, and a nice hat. And it says Modern Warfare Redacted. It's pretty good. And then they said, stay tuned, more next week. So we'll keep an eye out for official Call of Duty news next week instead of more leaks. Stop leaking all over the place, Call of Duty. Out today, we had some highlights such as Baldur's Gate 3 and Contraptions 3, but our most prestigious award of Name of the Morning this morning goes to Flutter Away, out on Switch and PC.
All right, there you go. Name of the morning could become name of the month. It just depends on how things wind up. The first full week of September, next week, will tell you what our name of the month was for the month of July. Again, voted on entirely by Sports.Gaming, but based on just the names that the game has coming into the day. All right, what are your takeaways that are pretty okay? What's something you learned from today's show? My Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award nominee, I was going to put forth a couple. I was JF Downs because Downs had the whole multiverse idea when it comes to the Moose book, which was also sparked by Chat FM. I thought Sizz had a very good show today.
KJ! Exclamation point. KJ! Exclamation point. KJ! Exclamation point.
I mean, it's rare Bob has such a strong opinion. I feel like we got to listen to it.
KJ! Exclamation point.
All right, fine, Bob.
Okay.
That's good. Are you okay with that, Bob? I mean, I just want to make sure. Are you voting for KJ?
Bob is good with it.
I guess we should give Bob, like you said, because of the adamancy, which is not a word that he said it with, but also because we found Bob's new box in Kiwi, so.
Yeah, that's true.
You're welcome.
Fantastic. All right, congratulations. You are our winner, Dungeon Meowster KJ.
Billy Thundergun, Teammate of the Match Award.
Did have some good contributions today, for sure. Plus, got to see the Turtles movie early, so.
Yeah.
Okay. If you would like to sign up for Regal Unlimited, use KJ's promo code. It was a good promo, for sure. It's time for the clip of the day. The clip of the day. Hey, look! It's the clip of the day.
Toot toot.
Hefty ma.
There you go. No, Mads is mad. Nice save.
I acknowledge that we are still in a one-goal game, but it didn't feel like that. Oh, crap. Oh, good job, Mads. You're nuts! No hat trick for Hefty, though. Boom.
MVP, though.
Me! MVP! Hefty! Yippee! Gaming Morning Show. Thanks for being here. 7:51. I'm exhausted. 10:51 out east. It is 3:51 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Pardon me. Do you have any in the UK? We made apparently a new gray Poupon ad for our clip of the day today.
We'll take it.
Don't really know where that came from, but here we are. What are your takeaways that were pretty okay, chat? And then we're going to send you on a little bit of a whim over to Zyhe, spelled Z-Y-H-E. The reason for it is because every time that we've played Kiwi, I've looked to see if anyone else is also playing Kiwi on Twitch, and this person is. Hobby artist from southern Maine living in Japan, drawing furries and Pokemon. You can use my channel points to request art, play Pokemon, Monster Hunter, and other games. We're here to relax and vibe with each other. I'm a deer beast, a deer with dog teeth and front paws. So if you'd be so kind as to say good morning from GMS, we are going to send you over there because, again, simply for the fact that they are also playing Kiwi. So we'll say good morning from GMS. Sports.gaming, what is your takeaway? That is pretty okay.
My takeaway is that when we do a top 10 list about cleaning tasks, that doesn't necessarily mean that there's going to be 10 cleaning tasks.
Yeah, every time we go to chub.com, for some reason, it doesn't give us everything that we had expected. So while you're doing your routine cleaning, make sure to go check your gutters.
Yeah.
My takeaway is that you should have Sean up on your roof regularly. Yes, you should. Yes. Mel B says, after the show, I will celebrate Clean the Floors Day. Good luck with that. And if you haven't already, vote on our poll on Twitter. My takeaway that's pretty okay is apparently we need to find a semi-annual reason to go up on our roof. Maybe we'll find what that is by doing it through a production meeting every Thursday during the Final Hour crew during the last not full week of the month.
Should our production meetings just be on the roof?
There we go. That'll solve all the problems. It says the office probably has to replace their conveyor belts regularly. That's probably true. Oh, and also another takeaway that's pretty okay. Business sizzle.
Business sizzle. Yeah.
All right, for everyone possible, I'm Hefty Goof. That's Sports.gaming. For the animals and Austin, thanks for having fun with us. We'll be back tomorrow for more Gaming Morning Show. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, GamingMorningShow.tv. Those things. So just go with all the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. GMS Productions announces slow-moving animals crossing county lines. It's a game you can buy from us when fulfillment gets around to it. So,
yeah. We should do some sort of playoff, Smokey and the Bandit. How about a Boki and the Smandit?
maybe like go pokey, because I think like cowpoke, there could be like something in there if we go with cows.
Mm-hmm. Pokey and the Nambit.
And it'd be Pokey Pokey, because...
Pokey the Bandit boy.
Just thinking, Pokey Pokey's fine, and then it turns itself around. That's what it's all about. I officially had 124. We're on the, so we had the same game. It's the same.
But I think for chat they still get to count it.
Nah. Oh, you mean for bingo?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
for
absolutely.
bingo.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, but we're not gonna make that an official low score.
No. That doesn't go in the record books. But yeah, bingo players still get to mark it off.
Yeah. Knock yourselves out.
Stop sucking, Hefty.
That's rude, Bob. Jeez.
I got a new card topper.
Appropriate for today. This is what it looks like on Sports.Gaming's top of his car. It kind of looks like the brooms from Sword in the Stone.
Yeah, it does. Let's pretend it's a mop though, since it fits on for the theme.
Oh yeah, because it's definitely not your broom, because the handle stops
that's way
on the screen.
way too short.
Yeah.
Way too short.
Bunch of mini games. We're like those video games where you have a whole bunch of side quests, and we just accomplished that this morning. There were a lot of them. Drew Mega goes, Canada. Are you summoning the Canadian version of Beetlejuice? Good morning to Downs. They mentioned Meese, the University of British Columbia Meese was the guest from Downs. Nice try.
Pineapple on pizza. Thank you, Canada.
All right, next hour we're going to give you a list of the day. Top 10 cleaning tasks for your home, perhaps written by AI. Shrug.
I honestly couldn't tell.
It's so hard to shrug in a vertically oriented frame. It's like...
It just looks like you're trying to hold up.
Let me present to you.
She said, don't you wanna go on an adventure? She said, we got big plans for the future. She said, you don't know what you're missing. She said, come on, see